Hey girl, you trying to hit this?
Oh, you know exactly what I need.
Well, guys, welcome to Two Girls, One Blunt. It's a pleasure to have you. We have the Can I Vibe with Y'all podcast out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida,
Gang.
with Kaz and Chris. I got that right?
Yeah, got it right.
I did chug a bottle.
We already got drunk,
or
guys.
half, I don't know, a cup of wine.
Y'all drinking?
We're all
I took
drinking.
2 shots with you.
I'm already feeling it. We just
Gaslighting us over here.
before the camera went on, I was just chain smoking the blunt by myself because no one wants to smoke
All
with
right,
me.
I
Apparently,
have to say this. They tried to force me to take the blunt.
We peer
we
pressured
did. We
him.
peer pressured and we
I
called him
don't
a
know how I
pussy.
did it.
Pussy.
I don't know how I
That's
did
what I'm
it. I don't know how I
saying.
did it. We here though.
Do better next time.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
try.
you filthy fucking stoners. I'm the only high one today.
I'm high. The fuck are you talking about? I'm crossfaded.
Well, Emily's crossfaded, yeah.
How many times did you hit it, the blunt?
Like probably 5 times.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I saw
not a
one.
lot
weak.
for us, though.
That's weak.
That's weak.
Come on.
Compared to
Hit it.
usually
Come
we'll
on.
smoke like 2 blunts or 3 in a row.
Says the one that did not hit it.
Oh, shots
He
fired.
said
It's Thursday. I only smoke on the weekend.
You said you'd smoke with us
That's
after, though.
cap.
I said
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah, you did say that.
I
I
think-
feel like
yeah,
you
you
said
did.
that.
You did.
No, you're trying to say that because we recorded.
Nah,
now.
you
think
did.
you said that.
I think you said that.
That's
Are we
crazy.
gaslighting you? You'll never
No,
know.
I said we'd
crazy.
go
Maybe
down
you
to the
drink too
pool.
much. You don't remember.
It's my first glass of wine.
Hey,
You
I
did
got
say that,
another
I swear.
bottle.
We took 2
Jam
shots.
Jar's not a sponsor, but I love Jam Jar.
Oh, you got another bottle. I might finish
I
this real
came
quick.
ready.
Then.
I put it right next to me.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Lord.
Is this an intro?
This is something.
Oh yeah, are we still doing 2
Yeah,
separate?
introduce yourselves now.
Started off the
Tell us,
title.
tell us about
I always
you.
do the intro.
I want to hear your age. I want to hear
Oh, man.
your
damn.
favorite thing in a woman, and I want to hear
What?
something that you're very proud of about yourself.
Oh, we started. Okay, I guess we're starting somewhat regular.
Age, favorite thing.
Well, we are the Can I Vibe with Y'all boys,
Yes.
residing just north of you. You know.
Welcome, welcome.
We don't do many collabs. We want to do more. This is
No.
I feel like this is our first one.
Yes.
This is our first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Good
perfect.
shit.
Oh, okay.
The studio is beautiful. Props to the Two Girls, One Blunt podcast.
Thank you.
I feel like this is going to be a great time. My name is Kaz. I'm 26. My favorite thing I like in a woman, since we're going there.
Is that not okay? What are you, gay? Like we're going there as if it's
I know
boring.
we're starting like that.
It's a
They're
Just
gonna,
kidding,
find,
I
they
love
gonna
you.
find out more about me during the episode. I'll start
Lord.
light. I say I like a woman with a good humor.
okay.
Of course,
Some
you're
people.
personality.
You're on Two Girls, One Blunt, baby.
start off-
Double whammy.
I start off a little mild with it.
Of course, you start off wholesome personality.
I feel like you guys walked in and immediately wasn't wholesome.
Why would
Because
you
of
do
why
that?
us. Because of us, not because of you.
At least you take accountability.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do take accountability.
Okay. So you're gonna bring this dog demon side out of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's
What
do
are you, a
it.
pussy?
No,
Is that your favorite
Emily.
word? That's your favorite
Don't
thing
do
to say?
that.
Pussy, let's fucking
She
go.
keep
Y'all
trying to
kick
try
people
you.
off.
We're trying.
This is a collab, but we can kick people off too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick
You
you out
gonna
your
kick
own
us out
house.
of our own
Kick
home?
y'all
Get the
off.
fuck out.
Honestly, I'll take over the rent, please. I'm tired of this.
That would be nice.
Whatever I got to do for you to take me away from all this.
You do your intro.
There was another one.
Do we put you on the
Oh,
spot? I'm
it was
sorry.
what was the last
What's your
question?
favorite thing about?
Your favorite thing about a woman, someone with a good sense of humor.
Oh, and your favorite thing about yourself? Was that it?
About myself, my personality. I like who I am. I'm a people person.
You have a great personality.
I'm
That's
pretty
true.
positive.
That's true.
I'm pretty positive.
You have a great personality.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
we like
we
that.
just getting started, so
We're
about
also
you,
we're
Chris?
from Boston, so if we bring it hard, it's all it's all love. That means we're vibing. You know.
If we can talk shit, that means we trust you.
we're Northeasterners too. So
Yeah.
Where
so
y'all
bring,
from?
I'm from New
challenge
Jersey.
us.
New
Challenge us
Jersey?
Yeah,
today.
New York,
New York? Oh, okay.
So, like,
See,
I'm
that's
very-
why we vibe.
we good.
Do you take sarcasm well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
Yeah. Of course.
Well, that's how you guys-
There we go.
Oh yeah, we can't dish it and not take it. Imagine
Yeah.
if we got emotional
Yeah.
because you guys like said one thing to us and you're like, wow, like that would just suck, you know?
True. Okay.
Your turn.
You want to intro yourself?
Yeah. So my name is Chris. I'm 27 and I'm not going to go the wholesome route. My favorite thing about a woman is that booty. Okay.
Okay.
Straight up, we're going to be honest.
What size of booty?
So her face busted, but she got that ass.
Nah. Okay, her face still gotta look good, but the booty
He's
is still...
basically calling you out for liking busted women with fat asses.
Oh.
Are you We're getting
Is that
so
your type?
hot and heavy. I
Is that
love
your
it.
type?
What happened?
Is that your type?
No, you know my type.
The more busted the face, the fatter the
I
ass?
like the plastic look, so how can her face be busted?
So are you a BBL guy?
Oh.
50-50. It all
He's a
depends.
BBL guy?
It all depends.
Don't lie
It all
right
depends if she could pull it off, if it looks good.
Yeah.
Did the thighs have to match the ass? Is that like your criteria?
Absolutely.
Oh,
What?
absolutely.
I think that's
You need
every
thick
man's criteria.
thighs.
I feel, yeah, that's my criteria.
I do like some
Yeah.
thighs.
But I like a hip dip. I like a hip dip in a woman. I'm gonna be honest
I
with you.
don't
I
know
think
what
it's
that
hot.
is.
What's a hip dip?
It's
I got him.
yeah, I do too.
What is
No,
that?
you
a
don't.
hip.
Yeah, I
Okay,
do.
a hip
If
dip.
we stand up.
Are y'all showing ass?
Oh shit!
All right.
You don't even show ass. What is going on right now?
Right here.
Take out your asses.
No, there's like someone's hips
goes
here
in.
and it goes in right here and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being like the curve.
What? I ain't never seen
I
that.
just
No,
learned what a
it's
hip
in
dip
here.
is.
It's called like a violin hip, but basically there's like a little dip right at the hip that goes in.
See,
and
I
out
don't
to
like
the
hip
thigh.
dips.
Sounds
I think
nice.
the body positivity thing.
So you,
I'm like,
you gonna
I
get, you gonna
hate
get work
hip
done?
dips, and I would no. I don't want no. I want it, but I want. I used to work out a lot,
Okay.
so my butt was much more muscular and bigger. And then I just like started running. We started running this podcast, and I'm like, fuck the gym right now. And I
okay.
lost my ass this year. And so the hip dips started coming in. And I'm like, fuck. But I know within like a couple months I can build it back up. So I like going to the gym for that. But have I been going to the gym? No.
We got to get back in there. Come on.
I would
Hey,
get
you on your
work done.
purpose. You on your grind right now.
I'm on my grind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow I've like lost weight. I mean,
we
I think
go.
I'm losing muscle, but but you know, either way, I'm happy.
As long as you're happy.
I feel like I'm not as buff anymore. Definitely.
Okay, wait.
It's
I think
rough.
you have
So
one more
what's your
part.
favorite
Wait,
part
wait.
about a man?
Wait,
Don't
hold
let
on,
him
think in
avoid
the
it. He'll
woman.
try to avoid it.
Thing in the
Did
woman.
you even finish answer the question
Yeah, I
about
did.
yourself?
I said that
The second
booty.
part.
About
The
yourself,
second part.
though.
Oh, your favorite thing about you?
I love everything about myself.
Oh my God.
A confident man. We love to see it.
Straight light skin. I know, typical. All right, so
We believe in affirmations, like talking positively about yourself.
I'm the greatest.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so what's y'all favorite part about a man? And favorite part about yourself too?
Okay.
And don't be wholesome. Don't say personality.
Don't
like,
be wholesome.
Or we could turn it up.
I'll give both. I'll give both answers. I
Okay.
love. I don't know. I think my favorite thing about men. Oh, I don't know. I like a good butt too. I'm just saying.
Why is all women into butts? Like,
You got to get on your squats,
I don't
my
think
boy.
that's a
No.
new thing. I do not think that's a new thing.
Here's what I think a man with a nice ass says. I think it shows that he's hardworking. He's well-rounded because the
Literally.
guys who have big like asses, they're working on their legs in the gym. They're not just like working on their vanity muscles, and so they're caring more about like their body and like overall. I don't know. Or they're a hockey player.
it could
They
be
got-
natural though. How do you know?
Fuck.
Or they just were born with a fatty. And
Okay,
either
so
way,
then he's not
I
a
love
hard
it.
worker. Then how you know?
People are just born with
Yo, this
fatties. I
man
feel like
can't.
that's rude.
You were born with a fatty.
I was
Emily.
not born with a fatty.
I work for my fatty.
Me too.
Fatties.
Otherwise,
All right, you guys stand up. We want to see your asses.
Emily.
Do a little spin.
What do I do? I do
How
it right
many
here?
Oh, Kevin.
Kev, get into the camera real quick. Show them.
He's a fatty.
Kev, show them
Kevin,
real
you
quick.
got a nice
Kev,
booty.
Kev, show them real quick.
do
Let
Show
them know.
the camera your ass.
That's our cameraman right here. Shout out to Kev.
Yeah.
Oh,
We showing ass. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
perfect.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. You do have a nice butt.
Hey, yo.
Take your ass out, Chris.
Emily, how many shots
Pause.
did you take?
2.
That was too many.
I haven't had
Good.
anything
I'm
to
good.
eat.
Get the camera off me, Kev.
You're on another one.
Shit, I did legs today.
Okay, I would say that like
course.
physically,
ready
but
for
also my favorite thing about a man is just like the being protected and like safeness you feel with them. I don't feel that with women. I like women, but like I think that's something a man I can't get from a woman. I don't know. You know, like someone who's gonna fix up, like just being able to like trust in them. So I like that. And then my favorite thing about myself is my resiliency.
Okay.
Big words.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Just pushing through the hard times. I don't give up. And I have a vision.
Ambitious woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a product of something I have like thought about probably since I like came out the womb. Every
Since you
day.
came out the womb.
Of like working towards what I want to do. Yeah. And then but like with trauma and everything, a lot of people would have given up. I think.
For sure.
Okay.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about your body?
My body?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Not the hips.
No.
At least right now.
I think my favorite thing about my body are my eyes.
He's just mad because he didn't take his ass out. Your eyes?
Well, did you ask consent? You just ordered this, Emily.
I did. I'm
All
peer
right, serious
pressuring.
question. Did you put contacts in or that's your real eyes?
These are my eyes.
Good question.
Okay.
No, she has pretty eyes.
So
Okay.
I think my eyes
since
stare through people's
since we're on
soul.
audio, you got to describe a little bit. I'm seeing like a greenish,
Oh,
little bit of
Should I put the
hazel,
Oh, I see
flashlight
like
on?
blue.
little bit of blue.
They're a
But
bunch of different colors. I
Very
feel
glossy
like.
though. It's not one color.
So what is your color?
I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
Like they change. So I was like born. This is so crazy. I was born with hazel eyes.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds so weird, but I used to say every day in the mirror, I'm like, I'm gonna have blue eyes. I'm like, I'm gonna have blue eyes, and I was like, people were like, it's never gonna happen. I had like greenish brown eyes, and my first license said hazel. And then when I got to college, I don't know, I think like one day I started looking at everyone's like, yeah, you have blue eyes. People started coming up to me. And instead of saying that you have green eyes or hazel eyes, everyone was like, no, you have blue eyes. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because that was like weird for me. And then they just started changing. They started getting more blue as I got older.
Damn.
Okay.
shit.
Manifest.
Kinda
Okay.
jealous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I'm a magician. I'm a witch. And if I can change my eye color, what else can I do?
I'll walk into a room and Jamie will be like, I'll be like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm trying to move the wine glass.
What be going on in here?
A lot happens.
I wish she was lying. I'm like, I'm going to get superpowers one day. I swear to God.
I've always wanted to be a wizard.
What about, because you got to answer the question too. I think
You're
you're
gonna
the
be a
last
wizard.
A wizard?
Why?
You're a wizard, Harry. Nobody watched Harry
That's
Potter?
You don't like watch
Potter.
fantasy?
I'm actually not a Harry Potter fan.
I
What?
love fantasy shit.
I just learned something new about you. Stop it.
Hate Harry Potter.
Go fuck
didn't have a
yourself.
childhood.
Is it
I'm
because
sorry.
people like
I
Harry
liked
Potter?
everything but
Didn't
Harry Potter.
What did you like?
Oh, I had a childhood.
Oh,
Magic School
must be
Bus.
nice.
I love the magic.
That was
School
good
Bus.
shit.
All right. Okay.
That was
now.
good shit.
Come on, the teacher.
Do you like Marvel or DC?
I'm a Marvel guy for sure.
Okay.
DC, I could rock with it, but Marvel, top tier.
Yeah, I agree. What about you?
You supposed to be next.
What were the questions?
What's your favorite thing you like in a
age
man?
And, yeah.
Okay. Favorite thing I like in a man.
Your age.
My age?
Yeah.
Apparently 27 fucking years old.
mad
yeah, he called her
disrespectful. You called her
old.
old, low key.
It's because
Low key, low
it's
key.
because
Who
I'm
said that?
old.
You called her old as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
It was a joke. I was playing.
I wasn't
He was
laughing.
dead
I
ass.
was just telling a joke.
Dead ass. Serious.
But I'm 24.
There's so much drama here. I'm living for it.
Who's going to fight by the end of the night?
You too.
Fighting or wrestling?
You know what
In a tub
wrestling
of
leads
Jell-O.
to? Wrestling always leads to bad stuff. Is that just because I've dated fighters?
Let me find my questions.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, my questions. Favorite thing I like in a man. His
Physical-
uppercut.
It's upper.
It's uppercut.
His uppercut. If he can't uppercut, I don't want him.
Like,
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
like fight.
Oh, Emily
How
loves
do you find
fighters.
that
I love
out?
fighters. I watch him fight.
That's new. Okay.
so you don't
I've
want to be with a
never-
man unless you see him fight first.
Yeah.
So almost
Really?
like be a protector almost.
Well, yeah, so
This
I
is
guess it
new
is
to me.
similar. Like,
Okay,
I
yeah.
need a man who's a protector who I can feel safe around,
Right.
who would protect me in case if there was a fucking apocalypse. I want my man to be able
Yeah.
to fight the zombies.
I'm a weak
to get
little
all
bitch.
that shit to Walmart, get me all the fucking groceries, and save my life. That's what I want from a man.
I'm saving my own life first.
Yeah.
That zombies here? Mm-mm.
Well, you're also not a cat person, so
Yeah.
deal
There's shit
breaker.
coming for you tonight.
I do not like cats. I've never said that on our podcast. I am super allergic
But
to
you like
cats.
them, right?
We
You
have
just can't
5
be
cats
around
in our
them.
house.
I don't like pussy. I'm playing.
She did ask if you were gay.
Do you eat
I'm not gay,
pussy?
for sure.
So-
I'm not
okay.
gay, I promise. I promise. I'm going to put that on the record.
We're just gonna cut a clip of you saying I'm gay.
No. Are we going to do our own edit too? Whatever clip you post, we going to post our clip too.
It's gonna be a war. We should start a fight.
A clip fight?
I'll
a
walk
PR
off right
fight.
now.
We should do a PR fight
Why
and
not?
stage it so it's like drama and everyone's like, what?
Oh, we're gonna win
Someone
that.
walk out on the podcast.
100%.
We gonna win that.
I'm ready
we
to
gonna
walk
win.
out.
We'll
I'm gonna
cut-
go crazy.
We'll cut
Y'all
this
vote.
out, but somebody like walk out and just be like, I'm fucking done. And then we just get a clip of that and it's like
Who does your editing?
a guy on Fiverr.
Oh,
His name's Dave.
Yeah, we gonna win.
What can I flip as I walk out?
Say some
Last
fuck
one.
shit to me and I'll walk off.
And you said, what's your favorite thing about yourself? That's the last one.
Did I do non-physical about a man?
Oh yeah, so you gotta do physical now.
I did physical. Uppercut.
I ain't not physical.
That's physical as fuck.
That's more like personality.
Uppercut my
because you-
pussy, daddy.
Emily had
wait,
too
what'd
many
you say?
shots.
What did you say?
Uppercut my pussy, daddy?
I'm gonna have to tuck her in
This is gonna
later.
be a wild
So-
episode.
So anyways,
This is gonna be a wild. So,
I need
wait,
all y'all to
actually,
get
I
on
got a
her
question
level.
for y'all. I got a question. Luckily, I wrote this down.
look at us.
What is the sexiest thing someone could say to you in bed besides uppercut my pussy?
The
The
sexiest.
sexiest
thing.
How do you categorize sexy?
in your own vision.
So he's like pressing you down into the bed, like choking you, and he says something in
Emily
your
is
makes you
ear.
more wet.
aggressive.
See, you get into the choking. I was just talking about saying something.
I
see
haven't
what type
had
of
sex
woman
in a
you are.
year and a half.
Oh, you
so
know,
I'm
you
just
can
like
say or physical
Why
act
are
that he
you
does.
lying?
She's not.
Wait, you said
not.
how long?
a year and a half. I've been celibate.
Capping.
Come on.
There's no cap.
You don't gotta lie to us.
bro.
I'm
No,
not lying.
I was celibate for 8 months prior. Then I got a boyfriend for like a year, and then I went celibate for 3 months again. We do that a lot. We're healing.
I don't.
We're working on ourselves.
It's hard for me to believe this. The way y'all been talking.
Exactly.
But
Don't you
that's
think
just
it's
a
like
character.
pent up energy?
Oh yeah, that too.
So it's just a bunch of sexual frustration built
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, we're also very creative. So sexual energy and creative energy is the same thing.
And you telling me you never want to release that.
You do, but it's also, I think, willpower is really important. And I think being able to control your like sexual desires says a lot about you. And being able to like choose yourself and work on yourself and not like be blinded by dating and like fucking random people that don't mean anything. That's powerful. And I think everyone should have a fucking
And you
time
both
where
have
they're
that
celibate.
willpower.
Well, I have
Absolutely.
a rabbit too.
It sounds boring.
A rabbit.
And we have
rabbit.
sex
What's a
toys.
rabbit?
A rabbit. It's a dildo, and then it has something for your clit. So like you fuck yourself, and then I have one that thrusts, so it goes in and out, and then it hits my clit. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I also have a thrusting dildo.
It's beautiful.
If she didn't have the dildo, she would have been fucked. So we know what's replacing it. So you're
Same
still
thing.
You guys
getting
not
you're still
jerk
getting
off?
off.
Not only are you getting
I am
replaced,
getting off.
it's doing a better
Exactly.
job.
That's why you're not fiending for dick right now.
Also, though, I think that both of us, when you go through something in a relationship, every person is the problem. Like it's never really just one person. Like there's always things that you can take and grow from the relationship. And so if you start learning, like, and you self-reflect, and you're like, oh, this is also how I played a role in this ending, then you need to take time to heal those toxic behaviors. And you can't do that if you're distracting yourself with like vices.
So here's the thing. I haven't been single my entire adult life. So 18 to 24, I was in a relationship. Like I was like a long-term.
Different relationships?
Yeah, serial monogamous. I went from a year and a half to 4 years. So I felt like I had never gotten a chance to actually know Emily. And I wanted to know Emily. I wanted to know what she liked, what she stood for in a relationship. So I wouldn't allow myself to get back into those shitty patterns. What was going on in my head that led me to be more toxic in the relationship. And I really wanted to figure out like who I was, what I wanted to do, and focus on my career. And for me, that meant taking away sex, because honestly, if I fuck you, I catch feelings.
She's going to want to get married.
Yeah, so I
you're one of
can't do
those.
it.
Off the first fuck.
Not off the first fuck, but
Second
like,
one.
But
also
also
like having sex, I'm gonna fall for you. You know what I'm
you're
saying?
also not going to fuck somebody that you're not like having some sort of connection with.
You don't know how to
No.
detach yourself?
No, and that's what I'm trying to learn.
It's
you
usually
know?
harder for
That's
women.
tragic.
Though.
What happened?
It's usually harder for women.
Especially if there's like abandonment. I think codependency plays a huge role in that, and you've developed that from like from your like parents and
That's
from
me.
friendships, and maybe never feeling like desired. So you find that person you love, like that. Everyone like fights for that, you know, and wants that. So then
Love
you
me,
try to
love me.
hold on to it so tight, and you create your whole life around it. There's so many people I know in relationships who are so codependent.
So are you staying celibate more so because you feel like you're going to fall in love with these guys?
No, I think it's to get to know myself way more than it is because I'd fall in love with guys.
Yeah.
So
Emily's done a lot
What's
of
your
healing
percentage
and growth.
rate? Like if you met 10 guys and fucked all of them, out of 10, how many would you fall in love with?
What?
That's like
10.
I don't know.
Thank you.
10 guys.
10
No,
out of 10.
because I don't
No,
think
she
it would
get
work
the
that
ick.
far. I would fuck 2 and then I'd be like, okay, I'm.
No, that's not the question. I
Okay,
said
if
10.
I fuck 10 guys
in an alternate reality.
in an alternate
out of 10.
reality where I have one night stands, probably like
10.
3 out of 10.
Emma,
Be capping.
Cass,
Oh, my
why are these
God.
caps?
come on.
Why am I lying? So here's the thing. I'm not just going to fuck anybody. If I fuck you, I have to be interested in you. You have to have a good personality, like you were saying. And I have to feel something. Like I don't have to be in love with you, but I have to be able to like you as a friend. And if I
Okay.
don't like you as a friend, I can't fall in love with you. So the guys I'm fucking, I like as a friend. So if I like 10 friends and I fuck 10 friends, I might fall for 3 of those. 30%. That's really not that bad.
So they
Math.
all 10 of them have a great personality.
There's a lot of people out there with good personalities.
You can have a good
Facts.
personality and bad factors for a relationship.
We're not talking about relationship.
I mean, everyone's not
But you're
perfect.
saying falling in love, so like,
You could be digmatized and think you're in love.
oh God,
yeah,
I
that's
have
facts.
been.
That's
I
facts.
have been.
She said that.
I can be digmatized though and still cut you off like that.
Can you
It's
really
hard.
do you?
It's
No,
hard.
she can.
Do you?
Oh
She
no,
can.
I'm a cold one. You fuck with me, it's I'm not doing the back and forth.
How do you cut
it's,
people
you're
off?
done. Like you never speak to me, you never see me.
You ghost?
No,
You hit them up.
I'm always gonna communicate like how I feel and what's going on, especially if I'm like upset about something. But also if I see someone like giving weird behavior, like they're cheating or something, like you're done. And it's like, and they already know that conversation. That boundary was set up front. You disrespect that boundary once, I'm not playing with it again.
What if they didn't cheat? What if you just not feeling it? What you saying?
Then I absolutely let them know because you have to. I have genuine respect for the person I'm dating. Why wouldn't I give them that? Especially, I would want that.
Okay.
We gonna fact check all of this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead, yeah.
so 10 women. Which percentage would you guys fall in love with?
0.
You fucking.
Maybe 0.5 because maybe one of them might be a little bit better than
One
the
of them
other
throws it back, and you're like, oh God.
Damn, I think I'm.
What does it take for you to fall in
Why
love?
are you capping right now?
Right?
You
Men have more
You're
feelings.
a lover boy. Everybody knows that on our podcast. You're talking about 0.5. Don't act like a tough guy
I don't be loving
now.
everybody. I'm selective.
He's
I'm
a lover
selective.
boy for
I'm
real.
selective.
It's 10 out of 10.
I'm select. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now.
If she does something nurturing and then y'all fuck,
That's the 0.5.
She makes you a sandwich.
then you gonna fall in love.
If that sandwich busting and 9 other bitches didn't make me a sandwich, then she the one.
And the way to a man's heart is through food.
It really is.
Food and a massage.
Some.
What do you think is the way to a man's heart?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
He's not a foodie, so.
Is he a lover boy?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Why you capping, bro? Why you capping?
Got him.
Talk about it.
I'm a lover boy.
Talk about it.
I'm a lover boy. Me.
Yeah. Do I need to say names?
Why you capping?
Do I need
right
to say
now?
names?
Why you don't?
Did you have a date on Sunday?
But I canceled it.
Oh. Why'd you
Okay.
cancel
Why'd
it?
Or technically, I stood her up, but
So you didn't cancel?
You asshole. Why?
You just ghosted?
yeah,
A lover boy and an ass.
that's what I normally do, to be honest.
Why?
You're a ghoster?
Yeah.
Wow. How old are you?
Oh wait, can I get some more? Though?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get some more?
We're
Somehow I'm gonna need that.
You get some more.
I'm gonna need that.
I need some too.
Talk
about it.
No. For real. Tell them the truth.
right now.
Tell them
No,
the truth.
because you be stretching the truth. You think I'm a lover boy.
No, I'm talking about me. You talk about I'm a lover boy.
Nah, he not a lover. Actually, you tell him the truth.
Thank you.
You tell him the truth. Tell him how you are.
I don't believe in dating. I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe really in falling in love. So that would be 0 for them.
So who hurt you?
Nobody.
Was it your mom? What happened with your mom and your dad?
Oh.
Here we go with this. They all do that. They all do that.
Because
I'm
that's
still waiting to hear
exactly
the
what
story.
it is.
Oh, you still don't know what happened with his mom and
We're
dad?
on episode 80 something. I don't think it's a mom
my
and dad
mom and
thing.
dad?
I think it's an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Somebody-
you got cheated on.
I'm still waiting
I
to hear
had
the story.
one girlfriend, and to answer the parents thing.
There we go.
Both my parents are together. They've been married for like 35 years now.
Being together doesn't
so-
mean it was good.
No, it's perfect. They move like a unit. I'm not even joking. Do you want this
Really?
back? Or They're very.
So you-
honestly, I would call them or consider them a successful relationship, but I just don't want that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What made you that way?
I'm actually curious to hear that too. How you got parents? Because we never really talked about this, but my parents actually split when I was younger.
Okay.
And if you were to compare us, I would be more the lover boy because of how he is. He makes me look like a lover boy.
You are a lover boy.
But you would
Well,
think
so
that would be me because my parents actually split.
So my brother's actually the opposite because my dad cheated on my mom and he is a lover boy. Like he won't even fuck you if he doesn't have genuine feelings. He can see you for months and not care and be like, no, I'm going to wait. And he's like the complete opposite.
That's him.
I'm not waiting months.
He don't fuck on. He don't fuck on the
It's
first
the guys
night.
with like good parents, I feel like. You definitely like there's
I still love
something
my
that was
parents.
still lacking, or you watch something in an interaction or like behavior. I don't know. I feel like
I'm not going to wait months, but I'm not the type of guy where if we don't fuck the first night, all hell breaks loose and it's the end of the world. I'm like, damn.
5 dates for him.
5
5.
dates?
3 to 5 dates.
that's good.
He wants to get to
It
know
depends.
you.
No.
should.
He likes personality.
Listen, you're in South Florida. If you're not getting to know the girls you're fucking, God,
Yes.
good luck.
I've done both. I've
not
had
risking that
had
shit.
one night stands and I've had some we'll go on like 3 dates before we fuck. I could do both. It depends on the woman.
What
Yeah,
you
it
been doing
depends
for
on
the
the
past
energy.
year?
Huh?
What you been doing for the past year?
What?
It's been like dates. You ain't really had like one night stands like that.
Oh.
You had
Yeah, because
you
I'm
had
getting
one.
older. I'm
You
not
had-
trying to stick my dick in everything.
You had one.
We'll go on a date and then maybe the next time we fuck,
What's the longest you would wait to fuck a girl?
probably the longest.
What's the longest you have?
I think the longest
dates.
I've waited was probably like 5 dates.
And how long of a period is over 5 days? Because that
was
could be like
probably
2 months.
That's probably like a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like once
I
a
think
week,
that's
you see
good.
them? Once a week?
Just see them like once, twice a week.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person like I'll fuck with one person at a time, even if we're not official. That's the person I fuck with.
Yeah.
And if that ends, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I have my whole face. All right.
AKA
so I ain't trying
lover
to.
boy.
Lover
It's a
boy.
lot of pussy out here.
Do you think a hoe phase is important for women?
I think it's a point for everybody.
Interesting. Jamie's been trying to convince me to have one.
She's never had a hoe phase.
Well, all right.
She went celibate after being in relationships and never had the hoe phase. And I was like, I think celibacy is good, but I also think take like 3 months, go on a bunch of dates, get to know people, figure out what you like and don't like, and then take that into healing because you're going to learn a lot about yourself
I've gone
just
on a bunch of
interacting
dates.
with people.
I know
See,
a lot.
I think that's the
I
thing.
might need to chug that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm going to psychoanalyze you. Okay.
Oh, here we go with the who hurt you? What's your parents' relationship? I done heard it
Get 'em.
all before.
Get them.
Wow, that's really defensive for a man who had nothing wrong. with
Because
his
I hear
parents.
it all the
Get 'em.
time. I
Get
get
'em.
sick and tired of hearing it. But okay, go on.
So tell the story.
Go on. What
Kev still wanna hear
What
it
do you want
too.
to know? What do you want to know?
I think it's important to talk about because every like relationship that anyone has, friendship, like coworker, boss, like mom, dad, whatever, like all of that is based on people and how they were raised before like their parents. You know what I mean? If they don't heal that shit, they're taking all those toxic behaviors. It doesn't have to just be in a relationship. Those small things affect you. They affect how you perceive the world and your reality and your relationships. If you trust people. And so being so closed and so like shut off, saying, I'm not going to do this and have nothing, there's clearly something that's blocking your ability to be just open and like be hopeful.
Get him, James.
You know, like I've been hurt a lot. I've seen my parents, I've seen multiple relationships of my own, my friends, whatever. And I try very, very hard to heal whatever that is. So I don't take that into the next thing and drag it and hurt the relationship. That I heal that and I can give that person like a clean slate because someone like deserves that, you know? That sounds like you don't have a clean slate. That sounds like there's a very hidden slate that you locked and cut like fucking underneath the ground, cemented it.
Ground, 6 feet under, left it alone.
I think today,
right? Yeah.
this is his first collab. I think today is a good day to talk about
I think
it.
it's a good day to talk about.
I think it's a good day to
I think it's a good.
let
Of course
it
you
loose.
do. Of course you do.
But what do you think about what I just said?
It sounded good.
I'm curious to hear about the ex. I don't even know her name.
That means she heard
Oh no.
him.
I'm not saying that on camera. That's never.
I'm not saying you got
happened.
to say her name, but I'm just saying I don't know nothing about her.
Say it, then we'll bleep it.
No, I'm not doing that.
You don't gotta say the name.
That's part of trust. I don't trust a lot of people.
You don't gotta
That
say
makes
the
sense. You gotta earn that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
Get the camera off me.
get him, Kevin. Get him.
We're asking
so-
the tough questions to the men
what
today.
was the question?
Just like what?
Who hurt you?
Nobody hurt me.
You can't identify or even like admit the one like as something that has shaped you. Like that's not something to be embarrassed or ashamed about.
It's not about me. It's about the world.
But it's
a shitty
It then
place.
showed me what it is. So why would I open up to get hurt?
So
have
other
you ever
people-
met somebody that's like a light? Like, have you ever met somebody
What does that
that
even
like
mean?
makes you have hope that like the world is a good place?
That's a no.
Not female wise, but male wise. Yes.
Okay.
Like as a friendship.
Then maybe it's time to look in new places
What does that mean?
and just be open.
we do live in a toxic area.
Because when your thoughts are energy and what you put into the world will come back to you. And if you're constantly like, I don't know, you think negatively towards women or people in the world, that is all you're going to attract.
I don't think it just shows itself to me.
But that's a negative mindset already. You're going
It's
into
not a
it
mindset.
thinking
It's what's actually been shown to me. That's not a thought. It's been like tangible like results.
So what
has it only
what
been
happened?
shown down here? Or has it been shown everywhere you go?
Everywhere. Everybody cheats.
But who are you?
Me?
Are you not that light?
No, I'm very blunt. I'm very honest.
No, but I'm saying
I'm
like,
almost to a fault too honest with women.
like for me, I have hope that there's like good people out there, and I have seen horrible things.
when you say good people, you're talking about like in a relationship? Or
I'm
you just
talking, if you're a good person, you're a good person. You're gonna be a good person in a relationship.
Oh, no. I don't believe that.
You
You don't
don't?
believe there's
No.
good people? So I'm a bad person?
So that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you could be a good
believe
person,
so
but-
strongly that I am that person.
Okay.
Like the loyal, like the person that somebody would want. And you're so funny. He's like rolling his eyes and
Go ahead.
a little diva over there.
I've been waiting on this.
And so I believe, because I know how I give love, that there's somebody else out there
Okay.
that can also do that.
But you don't believe that.
Good for you.
I kind of have the mindset where there is a lot of negativity and evil in the world, but I don't look at it. I don't leave the house. I'm like, damn, everyone's bad. Literally every person I encounter is a bad person.
Are we talking about relationship? Or are we talking
I'm
about
talking
like
about
as
just in
I'm talking about
people.
in relationship.
In
That's why I
general.
don't date. That's
In
why-
general.
But if
Oh, then
he's
yeah,
your
of course.
boy,
I
if
believe
he's
there's
your
good
boy,
people.
you're saying relationship or not, but he's your boy and you can't open up to him.
I do open up to him.
But he just said he doesn't know you after 80
I
episodes.
know pretty much everything except that one part.
About like an ex or
What's
like
the-
what made him
yeah, so
not.
about relationships.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll talk about
Okay.
relationships.
Okay. This isn't a therapy session, so I don't like.
Good, because we'd be charging you.
Okay,
I'm good.
all I know is, did she do you wrong?
No, it was mutual.
So y'all
I'm-
both did each other dirty?
No, we broke it off. I moved to Florida. She was living in New Jersey. That's where I'm from. I moved down here. Why are you scolding me like that? You
I
looking at me
also think-
like you
I
don't
also
believe me.
think
You
too-
got
I'm
like
just
this. You just
So
look.
I don't wear glasses, so if I'm squinting a little to see you.
Oh, she's just like you don't believe me.
No,
or
she's
something.
literally
I also
blind.
think too, like we're all from the Northeast originally, so coming down here, it's very tainted.
Ooh, especially down here.
It is very
very-
hard to trust people
It is.
because 80-90% of the people down here are pretty shitty. So I can
cheat.
understand why someone like him, or just in general, wherever you come from this wholesome area, and then you come down here and you're like, damn, people really ain't shit down here.
I also naturally don't open up easily.
Not everybody,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
as a whole, we live in a very toxic area.
We absolutely do. I think when we start, like, based on where we were hanging out and where we were seeking like people to get to know, when we started changing that and changing our environment, and when we were more in line with what we want, and like it also takes like you being accountable of seeing people's like red flags and walking away and like not keeping them around to get hurt, you know? And so we did the thing where we were like trying to get to know people and we wanted friends. And there was things that we noticed, but we didn't like, we were like, is that in our head about them? Or like they kind of shitty. Every single one of those people fucked us over. Business deals, work, podcasts,
Down here.
friends down here. But I've had that up north too. And so, that's when we like took to like healing and shit. And we were like, okay, we need to like really figure out who we are keeping around us because you're a product of the people around you. So like now all of our friends are just very like, a lot of them are celibate. Like they don't fuck around. They're not like those girls that are like cheating. Like we're surrounding ourselves with good women. And
You believe that.
he doesn't believe that.
What do you mean? Yes, I do.
You say, like you're scolding us.
The judgment.
Wait, hold on. I have a resting bitch face, so
I also think too,
I believe you.
I understand if you don't,
To an
based on
extent.
what we put online. You know, I think that people make a lot of judgment, and then you don't get to know the person. You know, but I don't know. Yeah,
I am a person where I believe that you can become a product of your environment. So I am when I go out, I'm very.
sip that wine, you sassy little fuck. He's just smiling and smirking over there.
Put your pinky up. You gotta be fancy. He's not a pinky guy.
Good.
I'm a pinky
good.
guy.
Yeah, he's fancy.
Yeah.
He's fancy.
When I go out, I am very mindful of how people can screw you over, fuck you over, do whatever to you. But if I go out thinking every person out there is terrible, then I'm going to become the problem.
Yes.
Because I'm just walking out with a negative mindset every day, each and every day. So if someone good does come up to me and they're trying to be a good person to me, I'm like, I already blocked them off inside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, down here, like I said, it's hard because there is so much of that. So when you're a positive person living down here, it kind of fucks you up a little bit in the head because, you're genuine to people, you're nice to people, and then they'll end up fucking you over. So,
But I also feel like down here, they fuck you over quicker than they do up north.
True.
Like you find out within 6 months to a year, as opposed to up north, it took me 5 years to find out that person was a bitch.
I feel like they take longer down here.
Really?
Because up north, they're more blunt and bold. So they'll tell you straight up. Whereas here,
Yeah, you could tell up there if they
here
don't fuck with
it's
you or
a
not.
lot of fake shit, a lot
There
of
is.
scammers, a lot of
They'll sell you
whatever.
a dream.
Everyone sells you a dream.
Down here,
Yeah.
They sell you a slower dream down here.
Yeah.
They're going to take that knife and they're going to take their time with it.
that
dig
was
it
me
into-
up north.
this is business down here
Twisting
for
that
me.
shit in.
Finding love is not down here.
Yeah, we're not here to find love either.
at all.
That's why I said, like, I'm
Everyone's like,
That's
what do you think about dating? And I'm like, we just got out of relationships. Like, that's not what's on our mind. Our mind is like, get here, like grow,
Yeah.
network,
Yep.
like do whatever. And then we can go move to somewhere like chill and like
Yeah.
not.
say, like you
that's-
said, I'm a
you
lover
know?
boy, but I'm not looking for no love down here. This is business down here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like
you
I
got
said,
it.
I'll fuck with someone, one partner at a time, go on dates, whatever. People got needs. I still need someone to accompany me while I'm here. But I don't need nothing serious while I'm down here.
Yeah.
It's
Where
too
would
much.
you move to date someone? Like to find somebody to fall in love with?
Texas.
Tough.
Texas.
I know why you.
Is there a girl?
You
Is there a
silly
girl
as
in
hell.
Texas? There's a girl in
I'm playing.
Silly as
Texas.
hell.
I'm playing. Nah, I like the state of Texas. Honestly,
wanting to
I don't
go
know though.
Our biggest
Probably-
audience is there. That's why he's saying Texas.
Yeah, just shout out to them.
Oh, speaking
Yeah,
of
shout out to
fan,
Texas for real.
Why
I think
Texas?
Because that's our biggest
I've
audience.
actually been there 3 times. It's actually pretty cool.
We've been meaning to go.
I went to Austin, Houston, and Dallas.
Shout out to y'all.
I've been wanting to
Appreciate
move
y'all.
to Austin.
We're thinking about it for comedy.
It was it will be a good place for comedy. So when I went there, they said I guess their slogan is "Keep Austin Weird." It's a very big hippie town.
Oh, I love that. I went to a hippie
It's a big college town too.
Oh,
So, but I'm not gonna lie. Out of 3 cities, Austin was probably my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean it's a college town. I'm past that already. So
Yeah, I would feel weird going to the bars
If
with a
I
bunch
was,
of like young people.
if I was going to start my life, start a family, whatever, I don't know if I would do it in Austin.
that makes sense.
I don't know. I like to travel a lot. I'm pretty open to moving anywhere. As long as
Chris?
it's not like
I don't know where, but like a small town that's unknown. I don't know it now, so because it's unknown.
Would you mean like you'd move there to raise kids, or you'd find love in that small unknown town?
both.
I feel like small
keep it
towns
low
are
key.
always
Absolutely.
racist.
Keep it low key.
What about
big
the
on
woman
privacy.
there that you would? Why would you prefer tiny, small, unknown town women?
Because there's not much to do there. There's not like an opportunity to cheat.
I feel like that's all you do in small towns is fucking cheat with each other and
this
fuck
is,
around.
This is
Well,
also
no,
the
I grew up in a small
conversations we're
town where
all trying to
everybody sticks-
protect
Well,
ourselves.
that's definitely what you do
But
in
like
the big
How's
cities.
protecting
willpower, like it blows my mind that people don't have
It's called like
fucking
risk
willpower.
management. That's what it's called.
Yeah, but just like
Sounds like
don't.
you got hurt.
think about it. People
didn't get hurt. What?
I agree with you because if you're in a small town opposed to if you're in the middle of downtown Miami.
Look at Miami.
There's
like,
a lot
there's so
more
many
options here to
opportunities
cheat than there is in a small
to
town.
cheat, and everybody capitalizes on it. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not dating
wouldn't-
down here.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Fuck no.
I'll take my
But if
chances in a small
you're
town.
picky and we're saying we're picky, then wouldn't you be choosing somebody who wouldn't cheat, who you can trust regardless of the location?
Well, location plays a huge difference.
Social media has shown no one has self-control. They don't.
I want to say everyone does.
Okay, I'm sorry. Most people. Let me be
Most people.
PR. Let me be PR.
Most
now, so
people.
people don't get triggered. Most people
No, trigger
don't have
'em.
self-control, but really,
No.
everyone doesn't. Social media has shown
I
it.
think that your feelings and like how you view it all, like there's a lot of people who feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
So like people can't get like triggered at that if that's your reality.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
How do you think women show their lack of self-control on social media?
By showing that ass.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So you think that women who show their
No,
ass
no.
would cheat?
I don't think that.
100%. Not all of them. Not all of them. But a lot of them, you could just tell by the way they post their pics. Yeah, she a little cheater.
I don't got no problem with the girl feeling herself. It's if men hit you up and you actually entertain it.
That's a very important distinction.
Yeah, like go ahead. Like I'm confident in myself. I think I'm a very handsome man. I take pictures of myself a lot. That's no problem. Like I could relate to that. Take pictures. Just when men hit you up, don't entertain it.
Yeah, anyone
That's the
should have a
difference.
I
problem with
believe
that.
sometimes it's the kind of pictures you post too. 'Cause
Don't even say a thank
say
you.
you got
nothing.
a boyfriend. Say you got a boyfriend. You're not a model or anything. You know, you work a regular 9 to 5, whatever you do. But you constantly posting ass pics. To me, that looks like you trying to look for attention.
I agree.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
if it's her
it-
business?
Yeah.
If it's her,
I
he
said-
said
I
not.
said if she's not a
her
model.
business.
Okay.
You know, if she on vacation, she posts a little ass pic in Puerto Rico, whatever, cool. But
Yeah.
if every week you posting a new ass pic showing your titties and you got a boyfriend the whole time,
No, that's weird.
That's totally
fucking
different.
weird.
I'm not going to be that boyfriend.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
absolutely
that's fair.
I'm
not.
not going for that.
Okay.
You don't agree?
Like,
That
I
wouldn't
want to
bother
hear
you?
Like if her titties are out and shown.
I'm just saying, like, every
There's a
pic-
difference. Like
every,
Emily, if she takes
Like,
a
that's-
picture,
that's what-
it's
they're always gonna-
automatic. They're always going to
They're always gonna be out.
But you,
But if Emily's also like,
yeah, you know when a woman is taking a picture a certain way.
I mean, she looks pretty like civilized right now, but her titties are out.
I'm not
So,
talking about like she at
Like,
dinner.
they're gonna be out, they're
she
big.
at dinner and she do a
Thank
regular
you.
pic. I'm talking about she do a little selfie and she get the right angle to
Oh.
where just enough titty is showing.
Okay. Look at them. What angle would be like they're not out? Like, come on, they're
Okay, if
It all depends on the girl that you got.
if I
If she
took
got
a-
big titties, like obviously,
If I
show
took
them
a,
off.
If I
Yeah.
took a
She's
picture,
gonna
of
wanna
Emily,
show them
if I
off.
took a picture of Emily right now. She just smiling,
They're out.
whatever.
They're out right now.
But if she do all this,
I think it
But that
depends.
means they're gonna be out.
squeeze them in a little bit. Come on, you know what you're doing.
I think
It's
too, though,
obvious.
sometimes there is an insecurity aspect where like men read into a lot of stuff about women and then they assume the worst. And then they come at them and they're like, I don't like you posting that stuff. Or like I had an ex who just assumed that I cheated on him with a friend who I have never in like 7 years of knowing this man ever touched him, had a conversation, nothing. And
We need a lie detector, but okay.
No,
but
she's telling
I'm
the truth.
serious because he also
okay.
fucked all my friends, and I don't like guys who have ever shown interest in my friend. If you have shown interest in my friend once,
Yeah.
we're done.
What's wrong with that?
Because I want someone
Talk
who
to
like
him.
What's
Okay,
wrong
wait.
with that?
So if some girl was sliding into both of your DMs,
wait, hold on. No. What's wrong with that? He's shooting his shot.
yeah, and you shooting your shot shows me you're not serious.
Tell them what you
I mean,
like.
you got to shoot your shot at a girl to show
But
interest.
don't shoot your shot in the same group at the same time. Specifically, if it's like a year, someone hit
It's a
on
numbers
Emily
game.
and they never did anything, and then a year later hit on me, and it was like so far out, it might be different. But if it's like, hey, Emily, what's up? And she's like, nah. So they turn to the friend.
This guy right here is the ultimate homie hopper.
Oh,
he's not a lover boy.
He's defending himself.
I'm not a lover boy.
you
no.
are not a lover boy.
No.
Are you a
not.
fuck boy? Would you consider yourself a fuck
Yeah,
boy?
I am.
Bro, just speak your truth, bro. You love going.
I have
All right,
high
fuckboy
self-awareness. I am.
island.
I'm a fuck boy, 100%.
No, I'm talking about you love going for the friends.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I want the whole.
Of
If
girls
they
you've
all
already
bad, I'm
fucked?
trying to get every single one of them.
So if you fucked a girl, you go to her friend after? That's fucked.
I love y'all. I love y'all.
Hey, but some of them be going for it.
Yeah.
Some friends do not care.
Shit.
They do not care.
I think it all depends on the look. If they all look at you and they think you're handsome, they'll shoot their shot. They'll take their time.
I think it depends on what phase of life you're in. If I was like in college, I don't think I would have cared because I think that's happened where we've been like, yeah, we fucked the same person or like we fucked twin brothers or something like whatever.
I've never been the type to take pride in being Eskimo bros. I don't think we're Eskimo bros with anybody, to be honest.
So what if a guy like hooked up with her and then like some time went by and then tried to hook
Never.
up with you?
It would never be a consideration.
No matter how handsome he was to you.
It would be never a consideration.
No.
Really?
Really.
That's like,
I would sit there and if he was super hot and she didn't like him or have any feelings, I'd be like, he's hot as fuck and you know I want to do this, but like I would never. Because it's loyalty. You have to be able to like trust yourself
You
to
can't
make
just pump it.
good
Well, no, I was
decisions.
about to say
Wait,
pump
what
it
about
down,
you?
How
but-
do you expect people to be good and trusting if you don't
Well,
operate
if she
in
don't
that
give a fuck
character?
about him, like you could just hit real quick and then be like, yeah, you're just.
But we would know that about each other. We would know
yeah.
that they don't give a fuck about
So
that person.
if she didn't give a fuck about him, you still
It'd be
wouldn't.
weird for me. Yeah, I don't
Why?
like that.
Somebody she fucked.
No, someone you fucked, right?
No, because we
and then
live
you
in
didn't
the
give a fuck
same
about
house.
it,
That
and then
means
he tried
I
to come
heard
after
it.
you, but you found him.
No.
But you found him attractive.
Have you
don't
ever
know.
fucked one of his girls?
I was
No,
about
we
to
don't.
ask
We
you.
don't do that.
I was
Exactly.
I got a
'cause it's
question.
weird.
I got a question. I'm fucking with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
It ends.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, she wants you. You
Okay.
gonna do it?
I would come to you first and ask if it's okay. If you say no, then
What
I'm
if
not
you
gonna do
already
it.
knew that? I don't give a fuck.
If you didn't give, I would still come to you just to reassurance, like to make sure,
I
like
respect
you.
that.
There
don't-
we go.
Like
I
if-
would do the same.
Yeah, like
I
if
would do
you're
the
like, no, I don't really care. It's been like mad long. Go ahead, have fun with that.
'cause
Then I would go do it.
We don't like fucking with the same girls.
Yeah, I think if you're like, it's been mad long, go ahead and do it and you don't care. Like, I totally understand that scenario, but I think we're just like, we're very close. Like, I don't know if men get as intimate as like women do in terms of conversation and your thoughts and like how deep things go. So it's just it's odd. It would feel weird and uncomfortable. And there's so many people, like, why would I have to do that?
Yeah. Usually,
It
like,
just makes me uncomfortable knowing they wanted my friend, not me, first.
Yeah.
usually, like, once we know one of us.
So if
mess
he
with
wanted
a
you
girl-
first, what happened? What happens then?
If she wanted him, she would get him.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, I'm not.
okay.
I think like I don't think anyone I've fucked in the last couple of years isn't somebody that I'm like, I'd want my friends fucking. Like I fucked them for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and so then it would be weird.
No, that just made me nauseous thinking about that.
Yeah, you think of all the people and you're like, I could never do that, even if it
No.
was years.
So-
yeah,
What about a threesome at the same time?
You know, we
Weird.
talked about that.
I think I had a question. Related.
we're actually no, we're not intimate.
We both find him attractive. Like let's.
We are so
He just look good.
We're so uncomfortable with each other,
Why
like
not?
sexually. We're not the
Yeah.
friends that like make it. We've never made out. We don't really touch each other. I'm like, can you please give me a massage? And it's just like awkward, and we laugh, and it's very uncomfortable.
Wait, I gave you a massage last week. It was awkward.
Damn.
I mean, when we're like, no, not like that. But I mean, like,
It
I
sounds
don't
like
know.
that.
You know, we're just not.
I'll get better at massages.
No, it's not the massage, Emily. Of course, I want the massage. I'm just like, you know, we
I
don't
got a
touch.
question for y'all
Yeah.
because we were talking about the threesomes. If a couple came up to you and asked you to be their third, how would you respond to it?
Oh, it depends if they're sexy or not.
Both of them?
Yeah. I would do it.
I've been asked so many times.
What would be your ideal couple?
Have you said yes?
No. Oh,
No,
pardon.
not being asked. Been asked like by multiple couples, and there was a couple that I know they're now married. Both of them were very attractive, and I got along with both of them. And I think that I was in a point in my life where I like didn't see myself as attractive as them, and I was like, why do they want to fuck me? And I felt like weird, and I was just like, I don't know if I can like cross these boundaries, and am like scared. I was scared, so I like said no, even though I wanted to. Like, I was like, yeah, they're hot as fuck. This would be super hot. And
So you thought you weren't good looking enough, so that's why you said
it was
no?
like I just felt like I'd be like insecure, and I'm kind of awkward. Like I can talk about sex all day long. You put me in a man in a room, and it's about to happen. It's a different person.
I would
I'm
never
like,
guess.
yeah, I'm
You
like,
get intimidated?
You look like you be.
no, I get like very
out there.
nervous. Like the last person I slept with, I literally was like, I felt like I was like shaking. I was so nervous, and I was like, it takes a lot for me to be like intimate with that person. And
So I got a-
once
I
I'm
got a
comfortable with
question.
them, I'm fine. But like the first time and stuff, I'm uncomfortable.
So you say you can be very uncomfortable once it hits. We were doing a little research. I'm on your page, and I see this pinned post
Oh, I know.
About your little running the train situation.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're the type to get nervous.
I know. I mean, I know what's funny. I know it's going to cause like, I'm a marketing person. I went to college for marketing and entrepreneurship. I did marketing. I was a top sales rep at a marketing company. Everything is about like big scale picture. I'm willing to play a character and let people judge me because I know how to position myself and maneuver myself, like put myself in a position that's going to help me be successful.
Okay.
So
I'm
like,
not judging.
I'll let people judge me because like that video got views. That's funny. And everyone's like, wow, dumb whore. And I'm like, well, thanks for the engagement. And you can think I'm a dumb whore and the people who actually know me will get to know me. And those are the people I keep around. And like all that judgment doesn't really matter from people I don't give a fuck about.
Okay.
I'm not judging you.
No, I know.
Because I would have never expected you to be that type of person.
Absolutely. I have this conversation daily with people who are like men who are trying to get to know me. They're like, you're not that person. And I'm like, I know. And you fell for it. And that means I was smart with my marketing.
There we go.
You want to get one of yours? Should I get another? I got quite a few questions.
Do you guys have any questions for us?
You guys laid on us. I feel like we laid it on you
In your
hard.
opinion, what is the best way a man can seduce a woman?
Oh man, it's all about touches. You just have to touch the right places, and I'm like fucking putty in your hands.
Yeah,
the
but
right
you don't want a
places
weirdo
for
to
you?
touch the right places.
Is it a red flag if he knows
No.
the places like right off the bat? He just knows his way around a woman's body way too well.
Is that like a red flag for me?
Yeah.
No, honestly, it would work.
So you
if I
prefer
like
experience.
him, I'd be like, okay, he knows what he's doing.
If he knows the way around a woman's body, that means he took the time to study and like practice on women. And like, why would I get upset about that? Because like there's a
Well, you might think he's a whore.
but
It's not a whore house, it's a whore home.
yeah, you could have had like, I'm not going to judge you if you had like a slutty past as a dude, you know, especially
What if it's
in
not a
2020.
past? What if it's right now?
It's a
Well, if it's
reality.
right now and it's a reality, then like
How
I
would you
should
know?
probably make better decisions with who I'm sleeping with.
Okay. So you got to roll
Is
the dice.
is
Okay.
there a body count that's too much for you?
How would you know? I hate when people talk about body count. How do you
just saying.
You'll never know.
Because some people talk about it. I don't like to talk about it. Me personally, I'm not dropping my body count, but some partners, whatever out there, they express their body count with each other.
I think if you're having that conversation again, there's more of like an insecurity and you're just kind of trying to figure out if what kind of person your partner is. And I think there's a lot of like misconceived judgments that people have on people based on their body count. I think what people should look at instead of body count is who are they right now? What behaviors are they exhibiting right now? And what growth have they done and learned? Like if people can express to you the growth that they've done and how they've learned from their past and been hurt, or like, yeah, I had a hoe phase, but I learned X, Y, and Z and that's not for me anymore. Like that's what you should judge somebody on, not like how many people have you fucked? Like if you're just like asking that, I feel like you sound super insecure.
I never asked that question.
And that's a turnoff. If I can tell a man's insecure and he's not like confident and like, you're my woman and I trust you and like whatever, then that's, I don't know. That's like unattractive
For me, it's
to
a don't ask, don't tell thing. I don't want to know yours. I don't want you to know mine. Just not even talk about
Even
it.
in a relationship, you don't want to know?
Especially not in a
You don't like to
relationship.
talk about exes?
I'm not talking about exes. I'm talking about body count. I don't mind talking about an ex. It's part of who I am.
Essentially, you wouldn't want to hear it because if you do hear something that you don't like, it like will sit with you.
Just you saying any number above 0, I just don't want to hear it.
Oh, wow.
I'm playing. But for real, like, I mean, I try not to think about it too much, but what if she come out and she like, my body count 238? I'd be like,
Also, like, yeah, I think
I'm
there's
about to have kids with you?
So what's
But you
your
like her.
cutoff?
I know, but now
That girl could...
it would have been better if I didn't know that information. Now that I have that information, now I'm like, damn, I'm thinking about 238 dicks that was in you. It's hard not to think about that.
I kind
just
of
rather
view the
not
body
know.
count. When I think of that, I think of somebody who's like sober now. Like maybe they had former alcohol or drug abuse, but they've been sober for 10 years and they've like changed. Like, are you gonna, like, you can be smart and like look ahead and look for the signs that what that would say based on who they are now and see if they're still like that good person. But judging them on that, like I would rather judge them on the growth. So maybe somebody had a hoe phase. Maybe they had a terrible childhood. Maybe they were sexually abused. Maybe there was something that caused them to use their sexuality to like feel something. And then they broke out of that and they learned and they were like, wow, I just like completely didn't care about myself at this point. And I let people use me and take advantage of me, or I just didn't care about it. But then they're a completely different person now. Like, I would look at them who they are now and their growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they're like, I fucked 238 people and like the last person I fucked was last week, then I'd be like, yeah, you're a hoe.
Without me even asking, she's like, yeah, I ran a train in college and like I sucked like 5 dicks in 30 seconds. It was a new world record. I went crazy that night. Like,
See, well, so we
don't wanna know
have
details
a
to that.
podcast, so we have to talk about our sexual stories, and we kind of have to be like expressive and exact, like very, you know, and it's very blunt. It's very hard. I can imagine my ex did not like. There was a difficulty
I'm gonna be honest.
being with me.
That's something that's been different since podcasting. I've always been very low key about my relationships and my love life and my sex life. And there'll be some times I'm like, damn, I can't believe that I've just said that on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like the last episode. I never even told you that.
Crazy.
What'd you talk about?
Spitting in the mouth.
Oh,
You like spitting in girls' mouths?
You filthy. I ain't gonna lie. You nasty for
that's
that.
not even that bad.
like
nasty.
spitting in mouths?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, with this story, I had never.
Would you let a
done it
man
before.
spit in your mouth?
I have.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about like a loogie, like let it.
Okay,
drip
that's disgusting.
into your, like,
Is there
Not a
snot?
loogie. I didn't say
No,
Ugh.
but it's like it's pretty big. Like it's just dripping into your mouth. All right, then.
Long story short, it was my first time doing it. We were drinking wine. And I spit the wine into her mouth. I don't know what made me do it. I don't know what
Wait,
made me
that's
do it.
hot.
Yeah.
See? Everybody different.
He also doesn't eat ass, so
Yeah, so he's
Okay,
not our
and-
man.
Yeah, you said
really
what?
Wait,
can we
You said
really-
what?
What'd you say?
I feel like because you wouldn't spit in someone's mouth and you wouldn't eat ass, that you wouldn't be a consideration.
Okay.
Like that.
Damn, hold on.
What?
Well, because
Consideration in
sexually,
what sense?
because sexually, like if there's things you want, like a man, if I'm gonna fuck, I want to be fucked the way I want to be fucked, and I like that stuff. So like, imagine you like are with somebody who's like who doesn't have the same kinks as you, you know, and they're almost kind of he's turned off by my kinks.
Oh wait.
What-
Are we
where-
recording
where-
right now? Are we like in talks right now?
We're definitely big dancers.
But
yeah,
I'm all about dancing.
I don't sell dreams. That's one thing I'm very big on. Like I'm all about having fun, having a good time, and what happened?
Everyone's calling me out and says you do sell
wait.
dreams.
I don't sell
Because you
dreams.
don't sell dreams.
Kev don't even be out with us. He just don't do that.
You don't sell dreams. But if you're
don't.
going to say I sell dreams, then you can admit that you sold a dream, what you told me about today.
Oh, what'd you tell him about today?
Come on.
I told you that earlier.
what?
I kind of ghosted. We said.
Oh yeah.
But all right. For the most
But
part,
overall, you don't sell dreams.
yeah, I don't. I tell women straight up, like I don't have feelings for you. Sometimes it's a turn off. It bites me in the butt. But I tell them straight up, like just treat me like a piece of dick. Really. I tell women straight up, like just treat me like that. That's it.
You want to be used and abused?
Yeah, that's it. Like
I am just a piece of meat.
Honestly, that's it because I got things to do. Like I don't catch feelings for me because I don't want to see her hurt at the same time. I understand I could put myself in a woman's position. Like don't catch feelings for me.
You are
I
so
think-
I'm not the guy for you
And you know what I have to say?
sympathetic
I
man.
think that's
to an extent.
I like when guys can just be upfront about their intentions. And
Most
there's
women
going to be
respect that.
there are women who fully respect that and will engage because it's a conversation. You're communicating. That's the main point.
I've learned with most women, they want that position of power to choose. So
Yeah.
if I tell you like this is what it is, then you get to choose whether or not if you want to do it or not.
Yes.
We
and
just
that's
want
all-
to know up
And
front.
then you get a choice to put your feelings to the
Yes.
side to do. Yeah.
But the issue is there's a lot of women who lie to themselves and they're
Yeah,
like,
that is
I
true.
can do this. And they're very unhealed. And then they catch feelings and then
gonna
they go
fix it.
crazy. And then they go like they just like fuck up their lives because they get themselves into these situations with men that they know are going to hurt them. And it's dumb. Be a better fucking person. Heal your shit because you're doing it to yourself and no one likes getting hurt.
No one does.
I had a friend
Yeah.
this summer and she like met this boy. It was already a bad situation because the dude wanted her friend. I'm totally talking about this. Hey, what's up, girl? The dude. I'll talk how I feel about it. I don't care. I'll send her the episode.
The blunt hitting now. Okay.
Yeah, so it was the wine. We definitely have distanced each other since this happened because I just didn't like the vibe of what was going on. But the guy was out with her friend, talking to her friend, and she and him danced, and they had like an undeniable connection dancing. And so he basically said, I want to hook up with you. And her friend was kind of upset, and she kind of went behind her friend's back and was like, well, he didn't really like her that much, and we vibed. And I'm like, that's shitty.
That dancing,
That's
though,
shady
that
as
dancing,
fuck.
that is a love language.
Dancing is a love language. And I looked at her and I said, hey, I know how it feels because it's very rare to meet somebody that has the same dance vibe as you and you can connect. Like if we're all dancers, we know what that is, and it's something
dancing,
undeniable.
That's the prerequisite to fucking.
But I like to hold
You
my
got
friends
motion.
to the standards that I hold myself to, where we talk
no,
about
you can't do that.
willpower and self-control. And I'm like, that's your girl. Like don't do that to your girl. So
It's hard. I get it though, because like if you're the friend who can't dance and you just kind of waiting, and then that guy dances with her friend and they click like that, it's hard to deny.
But as a friend,
Yeah.
should you be dancing with your girl's man?
it should have never happened in the first
Exactly.
place.
It all depends on the type of dance.
well, she was like, he's Colombian and that's just his culture. I'm like, that's a fucking lie. You know it's a lie.
How were they dancing?
Yeah.
I know how they were. You know,
Because Hispanic culture, you could dance with someone else.
Was she grinding on him?
yes,
she-
dropping it.
Damn.
Dropping it.
He
okay?
that dude. All
So
right.
guess what? They
Shame on her, but
they
he
end
that
up
dude.
fucking all summer and having a thing. And I looked at her and she was like, he just got out of a marriage, but all these red flags and how he was treating her. And I was like, the fact that he's even doing this to your friend after he's been talking to her for a while, this man is a piece of shit. And
Piece of shit.
She
if
need
you
to be a
go,
better dancer.
Piece of
but
shit.
he wasn't honest about it. He
She
was
needs to be a
selling a
better
dream.
friend.
Selling a drink.
So
you can't do that.
Yeah, so he
Okay.
wasn't like, hey, here's how it is. And she was like, yeah, I can do this.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm like,
assume
no,
he-
you can't. I know you can't. She's like, I won't catch feelings.
What
So it's like
famous
50-50
last
blame. He
fucking
was selling a
words?
dream and she didn't really like.
So
Yeah.
they go
She was
out.
lying to herself.
They go out. The
So
girl,
she
the girl's
gets hurt
Colombian
from
too.
it.
The girl's Colombian.
That's partly her fault.
I
I guess she's Hispanic.
plead the fifth.
Damn.
There's too many defining factors to know who this is about.
You already spilled like 90% of it. You might as well just do
I
the
won't-
10%
I won't say
right
nothing,
now.
but I'm assuming you go out. Obviously, she a dancer. You drinking a little bit.
Dancing.
You meet this guy. I'm gonna guess he a good looking guy. Whatever. She probably like, oh, shit. He out here dancing. I'm a dancer. My friend's not dancing. I'm gonna go dance on him.
It's not that deep.
There's so many other men on the fucking club floor. You're
Yeah, but
gonna
they
go for your
can't
I'm
dance.
gonna
girl's
tell
friend?
you, there are times when
Not
your
like
friend.
so-
If they can't,
That's
yeah,
fucked
us is
up. If you
different,
guys
but
were at the same club
Uh-huh.
and you knew he brought a girl, you were gonna go dance with her and grind up on her.
If he brought
That's
a girl,
Emily-
if he
Emily
brought
and I
a girl,
have-
that's
That's
different.
fucked.
Emily and I have seen like one
we
of
have
us
danced on the
has
same
like
girl.
been shown interest in a guy, and the other person thought the guy was attractive. Like we both had things where like he's a guy that I would go for.
Were they trying to,
But the
like-
man picks one of us, and then the other person is like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like if you're going out with your girlfriend and that's not your vibe, then you are not a good girlfriend.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're like that too.
What was their relationship?
I thought it was stronger than it was apparently. I think the other girl did it to her before.
Oh, so it's
Because
payback.
And here's the thing: two rights don't make a wrong. And I think
I'm
You got a
asking-
terrible choice
I'm
in
asking
friends, girl. You
'cause-
gotta.
I'm
Well,
asking
these
'cause
aren't mine.
I've gone out with girlfriends before where if he wants to dance with one, I don't really care. But we know, like, if I'm going out with the girl, I'm trying to take serious. Not serious, but like, you know.
you're not going to see him flirting when you go to the bathroom
Yeah.
with your
I
girl.
don't
That's
do that.
fucked up.
Yeah, but we like
I give
we
them
know.
the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
not
would
the
you,
cold
would
shoulder,
you
you
want
talk
to
to
date a
them.
girl?
No, I do.
or
I let
talk-
them know, like, don't even try nothing. Even if you find me attractive, like, I'm not into you.
You won't have like a conversation
No,
with her?
I don't. I don't do it. How many girls have told you, like, yo, why is he like so angry? Why is he like cold shoulder? Like, I do it on purpose. Like, don't talk to me.
See,
like, wait until he get back.
It's a weird line because like if I go to the bathroom, and,
I do
like,
want to be friends with your friends.
Yeah, like
I don't want to be.
I've been telling them I want
not
them
friends,
to be. I want
Don't
them.
talk to me.
Y'all got to be friends, but you can be cordial. Like you have a conversation.
He's
You're
like,
the
be nicer
definition
to my girls.
of an unfriendly hottie.
It makes
Wait,
it.
what happened?
You're an unfriendly hottie.
Is that a compliment?
That's like a term.
Is that a compliment?
term?
I mean, hottie is always a compliment. But you're just like, don't look at me.
Like, don't talk to
Don't
me.
talk
Wait,
to
wait
me.
until he get back. And best believe I'm watching you. If you go talk to somebody else, I'm snitching 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
I'm letting you know as soon
It
as you get
actually
back.
makes it smoother for me if y'all can have a conversation while I'm gone.
Yeah.
Because I get this shit all the time. We're gonna talk about this right now. I get this shit all the time.
From the girls you talk to?
Cause we live together, so they be scared to talk to him. I'm like, you can just talk to him, and they scared to chill out in the living room because he just like.
Don't talk to me.
Like, bro, just talk to them.
Nah, don't talk to me.
Can they look in your direction? Is that okay?
Nope.
Yeah, you can look at me, but don't like look me up and down. Don't like
No.
you here for one
We're
person.
not talking about this girl trying to hit on you. We're talking about her trying to have a conversation.
We're talking about like girls down here. They homie hop.
No, you homie hop, so you're projecting
No.
onto other
No,
women.
I'm
And
talking
you
about
think that they homie hop
women
when
down
it's
here.
really you.
Women down here definitely homie hop.
Yeah,
Not the
but
women I know.
You gonna tell me they don't?
I don't know women like that.
I don't think
okay.
any of my friends homie hop.
We have a mutual
We'd not be
understanding that we
friends.
don't go for that.
No, yeah, we
So
don't do that.
it's
We
like
don't do
if,
that.
So you should
if
let the
if you had a
girl.
girl over in the house and say you go to the bathroom in your room real quick, I don't want to be sitting there awkwardly in the living room and like she just.
I also know your personality. You're a people person. You like to talk. So I know
because
like,
I
you're
wouldn't-
just gonna be coming from a good space.
I wouldn't be exactly. I wouldn't want to sit there in awkward
Because he
silence.
has hope.
We could be talking about.
This is the one good person I was talking about.
No,
He's your
listen.
light.
Yeah.
He seems like
Listen,
a good person.
I'm just saying I wouldn't want to be sitting there awkwardly. Say you went to the bathroom 5 minutes, whatever. Like even if we were talking about the fucking weather, I don't
Yeah,
care. Like I
small
don't want to
talk.
sit
It's
there
a turn
awkward.
off if your friend was doing that to me. Like if I was talking to you and I came over and you ignored me and you were kind of a dick to me and we had to go out, like say we went out one night or like did something as a group and you were just like kind of rude and standoffish, I'd be like, why are you this dude's friend? Like what is it? Because it wouldn't come off as like, I wouldn't know that you were doing it to like make sure I wasn't doing anything. You know what I mean? I would just be like, your friend, someone you think is very close to you, is being rude to the person you like, and I would be like, and you're not standing up for me or like asking him to be nice to me, like that would make me feel like I wouldn't like that.
Good point.
Because I mean, obviously, if
Sounds pretty selfish.
What?
if you went,
Selfish.
he fucking around. He fucking around. If you went to the bathroom,
All I hear is me. How does it make me feel? That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
If you went to the bathroom real quick and we talking about the weather, obviously she's not trying to fuck me. It would be different.
She's like, oh, there's storm clouds
if
coming
she
in.
looked
I mean,
at-
that could have been a conversation started just to break the
Thunder's
ice.
making me horny.
Yeah, is she already in the house?
I mean, how do you build a connection? You build a connection by what?
I'm not
Talking.
but I know I'm not trying to build a connection with her. I'm just passing the time till your ass get back.
Aren't you doing your friend a favor by letting that girl show both of you who she is?
What do you
Because
mean?
you're
Yeah.
just shutting it down, but you're the perfect opportunity to see if that girl's worth being him. If he's a lover and he's a good person, then you don't want that girl
Hold on.
fucking with him. So if she hits on you and makes any remote where you're like, nah, that's a red flag because I can tell you're giving me energy that you're open, then you can turn to your boy and be like, yo, this chick gave me energy. And then he could be like, say less, it's done.
I would appreciate that.
Very true.
Because I
But
had
at the
a
same
boyfriend.
time-
I was dating somebody, and I'm gonna tell you, this was the sexiest thing that could have happened while I was dating this man. There was a girlfriend that we had, and we were all over. And I went to the bathroom, and I could already tell that she kind of had like pick me vibes. And I was like, is she like trying to like hit on my man or like flirt? Sometimes you can't tell. And I'm like, but I like letting people show me who they are. And I went to the bathroom. She leaves and he pulls me aside. He goes, I have to talk to you immediately after I get out of the bathroom. And he goes, she just said, if you and Jamie weren't dating, I would still love to be your friend. And it was in front of a group. Like she's like, I feel like we'd make great friends. I feel like we'd make great friends. That's like, she's not openly being like, I want to fuck you, but that is enough energy to show
indirectly
she's
saying.
not whatever. And he came immediately told me, and he was like, she's not a good friend. And I'm letting you know that right now. And we stopped being friends. Like pretty much soon after that, we stopped being friends. Cause I was like, I'm not even going to risk that. My man was comfortable enough to tell me. And there was like that trust built there. And like, I feel like that I would have never have known if I didn't even let them be alone. He wasn't friendly and just like having an open conversation. She crossed the line and took his friendliness as an opportunity. And that says more about her.
See, and I would if I was in a situation like that where it was your girl doing something like that, I would shut that down immediately. Like I said, if I'm in a case like that, it's only to pass the time until you get back, just so it's like, just so she's comfortable. Because, you know, for the most part, as women, they want to feel comfortable.
She should be comfortable just sitting there waiting for me to come back.
No, that makes it uncomfortable.
No, that's weird. See, if I'm in the same room, let's just say that I'm hooking up with somebody. If Jamie were to walk in and not say anything and like it would just be weird. Like you live here too and y'all live together. So we have a very similar dynamics. It's not as though like, I don't know. I feel like that's just you don't trust people.
I don't. I said that.
You really do not trust
I don't.
people at all.
You got to prove it to me.
But if you're going to think about it like that, then manipulate the situation. Keep your enemies. What is
I'm
it?
saying
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
As your boy, I would want you to do me the solid of making her feel somewhat comfortable. I'm not saying like sexually or whatever, but just
finger her.
I'm just saying making her feel
making
her feel somewhat comfortable until I get back.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be more uncomfortable for her. Like I know me personally, I will feel weird if like I went to a girl's house and her roommate is just like right next to me for like 5 minutes and says no words. I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing
That
here?
would be so weird.
That would make me super uncomfortable.
Okay.
And then I would go to the girl and be like, is your roommate good? For real.
I feel like
I think you look at it as like if you say something to her or she says something to you, she's trying to come at you or whatever. And it's not like she already in the house. If we out, that's different.
Okay.
She already in the house. She there. You already know why she here.
Okay,
So
true.
it's like
It's different.
I know it can be
would say it's
uncomfortable,
different
but
at the
just like-
bar or something like that.
Yeah.
I think if you went to the bathroom and I was alone in a bar and it was just like, okay, I'm just gonna use hypotheticals. We're dating. We're at the bar. He goes to the bathroom and now we're stuck in a bar and I'm just standing there by myself while you stand there and don't talk to me. And now I don't know anyone else in the bar and I'm by myself. You're going to leave me and not talk to me. That's so uncomfortable.
I think it also depends on the person.
And I've been in those situations where I've just been like ditched or disregarded by the guy that I'm with's friends. And it's so unattractive. I'm like, because birds of a feather flock together. And if your friends aren't like the protective, like I'm going to make sure if he's your girl, you're protected. Like you don't have to worry about shit because I got you. Like that shows that he's surrounding himself with good men and it's a reflection of him. You know what I mean? And so, and then I feel safe going out with everyone as a group where if I'm left, cause like you think I'm just trying to fuck, it's like, no, I'm just trying not to get killed tonight or abducted.
If
like,
I went to the bathroom, I'd rather you be talking to her than some random guy.
Exactly. Because what's going to happen is if you're not in there, somebody else swoops in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
Noted. Got it.
So are you going to talk to his girls next?
I mean, no one even serious like that. But this is hypothetical.
Yeah,
This is
of
hypothetical.
course.
Maybe.
What if he has a fiance? Would you talk to her?
Whoa.
Oh, well, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
If it's a girlfriend that he's taking serious, I mean, I'm not going to say no names, but the last relationship that you had, I tried to have a cordial relationship with her and try to talk.
Which one?
Start with a K.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you gained more trust by him
with the
having
one
something
after
more
that.
solid because the trust was built.
Yeah.
with them.
Also, if it's just a fling, like you're gonna be gone by next week. Like,
So you don't really care.
The one after
also-
that, you were cool with.
I'm also an introvert too, so like I don't really talk like that.
Really?
Yeah. So if she's in the room and it's silent, like it doesn't bother me. If that's really bothering her, then say something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if she initiated the conversation, you would like talk back?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
why I said you sound selfish. You're just sounding like, oh, how I feel right now. He's not making me feel comfortable.
It's
like
it's not
maybe it's just you're just in your head right now.
Yeah, well,
Like
so,
silence is okay.
but also like if I'm feeling that,
There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. If you don't like your thoughts, it's okay.
no, for sure, silence is totally fine. And I think that there's nothing. Our favorite thing about our friendship is that we can sit on the couch and not speak for hours, and
Right.
we're not like, "Do you hate me?"
Right.
You
okay.
know, so like, especially if I've been like hanging out with a man for a long time and then I'm like, because I've seen his friends a bunch, like I don't need to be talking sometimes. Like I could be on my phone, I could be chilling. But it's like in the beginning stages or like if someone's like really making me uncomfortable, if I'm trying to talk, it made it seem like you were like they would be like, hey, what's up? And you're just like,
No.
So that would make someone
I
uncomfortable.
won't initiate conversation, but if she wants to talk, yeah, say something to me. But I'm not.
I think
I'm not going to initiate.
That's
it.
where it gets
Okay.
confusing. Is because I'm not saying it's your fault, but he doesn't initiate it. So
It's not my job.
I know. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying,
so I think-
But if a girl comes over and she's like in my house, say it's the first time thing, it's first time in the house, she's probably not gonna be the first one to talk. So that means there's gonna be no type of communication at all.
Yeah, some people are uncomfortable. We're definitely the type to talk because we're uncomfortable. Like the more we talk is because like we're having social anxiety. So like if I was in the living room and
No, not really.
and there was a roommate and I'm like sitting there, I'd be like, so what's up? Have you like blah blah? I would just like start random conversation and kind of like force the conversation so that I don't feel awkward.
I know. I've
Yeah.
been in those positions.
I think that's what I end up doing just to pass the time. But
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Then it's almost like small talk. It's like, you're just wasting my time. I could go do something more productive.
Exact-
Like,
that- I mean,
or we
that's-
could just sit here in silence. It's not, you don't have to force.
For me,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
just
You
a
can tell when it's
courtesy
forced.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It's like you
why-
walk into somebody's house, you say hello to them, you have a little bit of conversation, you know?
It sounds forced. And don't
Nah,
like,
you
you don't really
definitely-
want to talk to me. Like, why are we talking?
Because
You're
if
so-
you
almost like fake.
If
You're
you
so
if you walk in
guarded.
if you walk into someone's house, you definitely got to say what's up to them
Yeah. That's just like
If they come in, and
manners.
if I come into their house,
for sure.
But he's saying if they come into our house.
they don't really come into the house and say nothing to me. They kind of just sit there silent. Like,
See, that's
is he
also
gonna
weird.
say something?
I mean,
I'm in the comfort of my own house. Why would I have to be obligated to say something to you?
No one says anything to each other.
I didn't come to your place.
So I
Came to my
also
place. You got to make sure you have
I
a good impression.
personally wouldn't want to date somebody
true.
who like
If I
couldn't
come-
hold their own in that situation.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if I were with a man and he came over and Emily was here and like say Emily's like having a bad day and she's not talking and he sat here and he was like, your roommate was weird and like didn't talk to me. I'm like, do you not have fucking balls? Like fucking start a conversation. Like even if I was like with a girlfriend and they came over and they didn't talk to somebody who I brought over, I'd be like, that's on you. Gain some fucking social skills. Like have a conversation. So like, well, I wouldn't want her to date a man that came over and was kind of like a pussy and like
No, that'd be
couldn't
so weird.
start a conversation. I love when like the guys I bring over, like or someone I'm talking to is like, hey Emily, how are you? And they're like making breakfast for me. They're like, do you want breakfast? Like they just like make her feel comfortable and at home. Like I
'cause
like that.
that's the biggest thing. Like, I don't want to be in someone else's house and feel super uncomfortable. And I've been in that
Yes.
position before
Yeah.
where the roommate is not talking. And I'm just like,
Or they feel
This
like you
is
hate,
awkward.
they hate
I
you.
feel so. I've been in a situation before where this was way back, but I remember I was in this girl's dorm, and there's like, they got like 3 roommates. It's like
They had
4. It's like-
doubles?
it's like 4 people in one room, and I was staying there because she was going to class. I didn't have class that day, and it was just so awkward. Her roommates did not talk,
That's so weird.
and like
And you were there all day?
probably like hour and a half, but still like that's a long time of just. I'm just sitting here like.
Do, 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 do.
You see,
'Cause
because you're going into someone else's space.
Okay, so your
Yeah,
thing,
so-
you
so
remind
I'm
me.
in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't have to
the
impress you.
If it's reversed,
Yeah.
she's coming.
Like,
if she's
yeah.
coming into our space,
You came here. I didn't come to you.
yeah,
You
but-
remind me of a
but-
cat. Like you
Wait.
are a cat. You need to be like
Wait, Chris,
placated and like
because
treated
I felt,
gently.
I felt
And you need to build
uncomfortable.
trust.
You do.
I felt uncomfortable because the roommates were giving very standoffish vibes in their place. So if it's reversed and they come into our place and me or you was giving standoffish vibes to them, I'm gonna be like, I don't really feel comfortable here. Like, I like this guy, but I don't really feel comfortable going to his house.
Yeah, if Emily was like,
I think it also depends on like gender. Like, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not gonna,
Get into it.
because are you saying like women would be untrustworthy in that situation more than a man would be?
Wait, what?
Because you said I'm not going to bring it up on gender, which meant there was an opinion on gender in that situation. So
Like,
what makes
women
it
would
different?
sit there and be like, well, you're the guy. Say something to me.
Oh, so you feel like they put the responsibility on you to initiate
it's
it?
not my job. It's not my job. I didn't been in that position so many times. Even when a girl finds me attractive, it's like, are you going to say something to me? You have your own mouth. Say something.
I do kind of agree
I
with
agree
you.
with-
Speak
absolutely.
up.
I
You're
do
a
agree.
grown ass woman. Say
Especially
something.
if somebody
Absolutely.
coming into your home, they should be trying to have a conversation with you and make
I'd
you
want
how
to
you said
impress your
earlier,
friend.
like,
I'd want to
oh, be a
impress
man.
someone's friends, you know? I'd want to be like, oh, I want them to like me because then they will think that you have a good girl. They're like, she can hold her own, she can talk, like she has a personality, but she also gives me space and isn't like up my ass and is annoying, like, or giving me weird vibes. And yeah, I don't know. I like that.
I have a question for you.
From
If she makes conversation first and she's trying to have conversation with you, would you welcome it in
at the crib?
at the crib?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I tried that with your last one, but she got
So she just didn't like you. She just,
yeah.
that was a different
'Cause-
situation.
Why didn't she like you?
Honestly,
Because
she
of what I'm known for.
She might have messed it up
Because I'm not a lover boy. I'm not.
No, not that.
Yeah.
You're a 5
We-
feet
we
under?
not-
Yeah. She
not
knows
go-
what I was known for.
No, it was outside factors, but we're not gonna get into that.
I thought it was because of like when you hang out with me, we do.
Long story short, she didn't feel comfortable in the house because I live with Chris and
how I am.
We were dating for about 6 months. And
Crazy.
Chris was back home in Jersey. So by the time Chris came back, I had actually found the spot and I had moved in early before Chris got back. So I was living there for about a month where we were hanging out, whatever. And then Chris got back and he come in the spot. But that was the plan all along. Like, I didn't get the house for her. Like, it's for us too.
She didn't think I was going to come back.
No, she knew you were coming back. But I think once you actually came back, she was like, oh.
But how long had you been talking
this
for?
is on girls to stop lying to
Probably like 6
themselves and
months.
setting fucking unrealistic expectations.
Too
But
soon.
it was
That's
also
too
it was
soon.
also included because of how I was as well.
Yeah, because we had been... He had gone up to Jersey for 8 months.
Oh, shit.
Gone up to Jersey for 8 months. And we had been going out and everything for like 3 years prior to that. So when he got back, we ready to get loose. Like, I miss my
That's
dog.
your boy,
We trying to
yeah.
get loose.
Outside.
And she was trying to like keep me grounded.
Oh.
And I'm like, my dog back in town.
I'm like, demons.
just got-
Yeah,
back
you
on
gotta
that.
go hard.
We just
That's
moved
why I
from Boca
think
to Fort Lauderdale.
That's why
like,
there
I'm
needs
like,
to be
going outside.
Oh my
there needs to be
demon
trust
time.
in a relationship. Like for me, like I need to be able to trust my man to go out with his boys and not think he's cheating on me. Like and that also
And I
deals
never
with
cheated.
just you have like
I'm gonna give you props for that.
I
For
never
real,
cheated.
you never cheated, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Me
You're
either.
very
I thought that
loyal,
was
very faithful.
I've never
boyfriend.
cheated either. Have you cheated?
Yeah.
I've never cheated.
You cheated.
Yeah, I deeply regret it.
Talk about it. Let's get into it.
Let's not.
Nah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Shit.
What happened?
I just signed a waiver saying I wouldn't talk about anything I don't want to talk about.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Emily.
She need more. She needs
Damn,
some. She need a
damn.
blunt. Oh, she needs some liquor. Go ahead, get that.
Do we
Get
like
that
the
for her.
blunt?
Go ahead, light that up for her.
I'll probably cut my part out.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Why would we waste airtime on something I'm not going to speak on?
I mean, we could cut it
Really,
out too.
Emily?
yeah.
Really, Emily?
Really.
Wow.
Really?
That's crazy.
Don't be a pussy.
Don't
I'm
be
gonna
a
be a
pussy.
pussy.
Wait, you know
Call
this
her
story?
a pussy.
You know we could cut this. Nah. He talked about his.
She did call me a pussy multiple times.
Call her a pussy.
You a
Will we
pussy.
cut it?
You a
big old
bitch.
pussy.
Will we cut it?
I mean, you
fat
could cut it.
pussy.
It all depends.
so then no.
Wow.
See, you got to
mad.
build the trust, honey.
You're mad. I told you I'm very blunt and honest. So,
You haven't built the trust yet.
You know, I'm sorry.
Why can we trust
Let
you?
me be a typical fuckboy. Yeah, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it.
Selling dreams, baby.
Of course, we're gonna cut it.
Selling dreams.
gonna cut it.
Don't pull that face.
I was in middle school.
Kev, write down this
school.
timestamp right now. Starting
Wait, you
now.
know-
It was middle school?
I was
Starting
in middle
now.
school.
Do you know the story?
Yeah. I actually homie hopped to his boy.
In middle school?
In middle
Oh, you
school.
a
I didn't
homie
fuck
hopping.
him.
Damn.
I didn't fuck him. I just started dating his friend, and didn't break
You
up
was
with
homie
him.
hopping since
Wait,
middle
wait,
school.
wait,
You
wait.
didn't break up with him?
Wait,
I was like, I'm gonna go with him now.
you homie hop?
Yeah.
After you told me like a couple of minutes ago, or like
I've
30
grown.
minutes ago.
But
that
she's
you said,
grown
we
since
don't
I've
homie
grown.
hop. Us girls don't. Wow.
But we grew up. We talk about growth.
They heal.
I was
get it,
30.
healing.
How
I
old
get
were
it.
you in middle school?
I get it.
12, 11?
13, 12.
Yeah.
I understand if you wouldn't understand healing because you haven't done it.
Yeah, I don't believe in it. But go ahead. I healed. Oh my God. Crystals and all that, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Continue.
No, I actually was in therapy yesterday.
This is my favorite podcast.
This might be, yeah.
I was in therapy yesterday. I was like, wow, I am not healed.
At least you can admit that, though.
Yeah.
Healed.
No,
You got that accountability.
Emily literally came into my room. I'm going to
Chris,
talk
you
about
think you
this.
need-
Do you have like healing crystals? Do you guys have that? Do you ladies have that?
I do have crystals.
Of
I have
course
healing
you do.
nipples.
But I
suck
have
on it, you feel good.
I've had a lot of paranormal stuff happen since I was a kid. I've had dreams come true. Like
So it heals you.
I know you heard that.
What happened?
I
She said healing nipples. Is that what you're talking
I
about?
said, what is that? She said, you suck on them. It feels good.
on crystals.
I have healing nipples.
Fellas, this is what they consider healing. Okay.
Come to
Yeah.
mama.
Okay.
Come here, baby.
No, but healing
Eating
for
my
them.
pussy.
Healing for
The
them.
fountain of youth.
Okay. There's no such thing as healing. Okay. Continue.
They vibing with us.
Again, I don't know about him, but me, I have a resting bitch face. So
Me too. People think I'm
No, you
mean and
don't.
I'm
I
not.
smile
you
a
don't.
lot, so
I do too.
I'm usually like this though.
it's like I can't stop smiling. Damn.
Nah, you've been smiling the whole time.
It's because you guys
it's
are
not a bad
entertaining
thing.
us.
It's not a
having
bad
a
thing.
good
You guys are
time.
entertaining.
We are. Yeah, we push
100%.
a lot of buttons like that. We purposely will try to get people to talk and out of their comfort zone.
Oh, I'm good.
We want
I'm
them.
good.
We want people to open up. We want them to give it back. We want to have those like intense conversations and talk about crazy shit because like that's real. Like everything that we're saying is fucking real.
It really
and
is.
it's all coming from like us going back and forth.
I say all the
you know?
time, we speak off personal experience. Like
Yeah.
we had a whole 20-minute conversation about what goes on in our house. That's personal experience.
What goes on? Oh,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so I got a question. I want to stay on this topic of healing. What is considered healing? Like what is that?
Healing?
I think it's
Okay.
very dependent on the person. For some people, it
Okay,
can
so
be,
what did you learn personally?
while I was healing. Okay, so I started therapy like very, very young. My mom had Munchausen's by proxy, which is where, I don't know if you know where that is.
No.
It's basically they convince doctors and medical people that you're sick. And like if you've heard of Gypsy Rose, she killed her mom because her mom convinced her she had cancer.
Put her in like a
And was like
wheelchair
giving
and
her
medicated
chemo
her.
and almost killed her. Like she had hospital visits.
But she was
Crazy
completely
shit.
healthy. But she
Completely
convinced
healthy.
people and drugged her daughter and like
So
kept
my
her in a
mom did
wheelchair.
the same thing, and she like had doctors tell me that I was mentally retarded, like legitimately, yeah, like all sorts of shit. So I've been in therapy for a long time. So I've been working on healing my trauma for a long time.
So you feel like therapy works?
Therapy 100% works. You have to be putting as much into it as you want to get out of it.
But
Okay.
from that experience with your mom, how did that play into relationships and what healed from that specifically?
Yeah.
What?
Like you
How
that
did you
experience
heal with like relationships? That's
Yeah,
what we're
so,
talking
like,
about.
What did my mama trauma
Yeah.
it make me shitty later?
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of walls up. I have a hard time trusting people.
Okay.
I have a hard time being vulnerable with people because in my childhood when I was vulnerable, I was hurt. So I guess I assume the same thing, that I'm going to get hurt if I'm close to
There
people.
was a lot of
and I let down
adults
walls.
that didn't believe you, that didn't like your word didn't really mean anything to them.
And I had to learn to be independent, and only I could save myself because nobody else was trying to help me.
That's a fact.
If that makes me very like independent and I'm not trying to lean on people, how do you build relationships if you're not leaning on people and allowing them to see the shitty parts of you?
And not even relationships with men, like
No.
that does affect our
Relationships.
That's affect our work relationship. So every day, like say there's, like when you're annoyed by your roommate, like maybe they don't do the dishes, right? Maybe that builds up and there's like that resentment because you're like around somebody and they just start bothering you. And I'm not saying this is her. This is just like example.
Yeah.
Being able to have that conversation, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't like be like, hey, I'm feeling this way. They let that resentment build up. It ruins a relationship.
It
There's
does.
toxic behaviors. And so we live together. We've lived together for over 2 years. We do everything together. We have the same friends, the same job. We run the podcast and have a business together. That is a lot where there's not a lot of space. And so we're constantly like when we're bad and we need alone time or whatever, like the other person is still there. And so like there's times where we've snapped at each other because we're not doing well, or like we're frustrated with like something completely external, but we're around that person all the time.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things that trigger us in those situations stemmed literally from being kids.
Do y'all argue?
No, not really.
We try to have like
good.
constructive conversations. There are definitely times where you have to talk to the person and be like, hey, like this is my turn to talk about what I need to talk about. And sometimes when you're learning to heal and you're learning to communicate, you're not always going to communicate in the best way. So
Yeah,
it might
absolutely.
come off as what you might call selfish because it's I statements or like I feel this way. But that's how we're learning to communicate. And if that's like our first step to being like, hey, this bothered me, this is how I feel about it, that's a great first step. And sometimes that's all you need is the first step to start opening up.
It's hard for us sometimes to bring up things that may cause conflict because this is also our safe space. So anytime you bring up something that bothers you or that's like going on, you are literally threatening your sense of security.
Yeah.
And you don't know how that person's going to react because everyone else in your life has reacted poorly to you ever speaking up or having that conversation. And we've been friends for years and that trust is still being built because we've been hurt. But a part of healing is like, I want better relationships. And by me having walls up in the past and always assuming the worst, I ruined good relationships because I was the problem, because I assumed they were bad when they weren't. And that's the energy I took into every situation. Like I automatically had a pessimistic view and it ruined it because I could never meet them and see them and where they were at. So we try to like humanize each other and be able to see each other for people who have like gone through shit. And as long as we have that compassion for each other, it's us versus the problem. It's us versus, well, maybe I was rude to her. Maybe I was a bitch one day and I like shut her down and like made her feel invalidated. And like she was trying to speak up and I triggered that her mom invalidating her, doctors invalidating her when she's like, I'm not mentally retarded. I swear. So I recognize that in her. I learned that about her and I'm compassionate about that. And I then be like, hey, I fucked up and I understand that this may have affected you this way. And here's where I was coming from and how do we move forward from this, you know, and you have to take all of that into your relationships. And so everything stems down to your childhood and like healing, like you got to heal that. And sometimes admitting that you're the problem or admitting that like, I get cold and shut off and dissociate and I'm not acknowledging people's feelings around me and just like moving forward. Like I have to face whatever it is that made me that way. I have to look at myself in the mirror and be like, why are you this way? And face that. That's the hardest thing that anyone can do is facing yourself and having that self-awareness and then being able to be like, how do I get better and move forward through that? And sometimes that means going into the parts that hurt you in your life that you felt so low, that hurt so bad that sometimes you shut out those memories and you don't even remember until you're like thinking about it. Acknowledging that, feeling it, letting it pass, and then being like, how do I have better behavior and decisions and communication? That's healing. Like it's very deep. And there are people out there who are trying to be good people who maybe have been bad people or made mistakes, but like, that's why I believe there's inherently good people out there, you know? And I think that just shutting it off completely is going to stop you from having those good connections with people. Because you have to sometimes give people the benefit of the doubt. You have to let people show you who they are. Even though that hurts. Even though that's the worst feeling of being betrayed.
I think that's the problem. People get hurt and they're scared to be vulnerable again.
Yep. It's really scary.
So like, I'm not going back there. I know what that felt like last time. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. And then but instead of getting bitter about it and trying to set up all these walls and protecting yourself, it's learning the red flags and learning what made you ignore them. Because sometimes you can see the red flags and there's some trauma or whatever that makes you need to like hurt yourself or like be in those toxic things and you ignore it. Like I've had to learn how to set boundaries and be like, that's a red flag. And right off the bat, be like, no, because I know if I engage with it, I'm going to get hurt. And it's not that person's fault for hurting me. It's mine for seeing it and not doing it.
Yep.
And not like taking the necessary like steps and walking away. But sometimes that's a lonely path because then you cut a lot of people out because a lot of people are fucking shitty people.
It is true.
Damn.
I feel like I just had a whole therapy session.
For real. That's why I started snapping. I'm like,
I'm glad about an hour.
accountability.
Nah,
We
for
take
real.
Zelle, Apple
For real.
Pay,
You snap- you
Cash
snap-
App.
Cheers.
Cheers, for real. You snap.
Yeah, for real, for real. Damn.
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just like,
Yo, I'm speaking. Hey, cheers. One life, bro. Damn, that was tough.
since we're in this therapy session,
Oh, you're whisking
I
it
think
and
we
shit.
should all.
What do you think of this wine?
This wine is delicious.
Fabulous. I'm gonna need
This
that
is
for real.
$10
Boy said
wine.
fabulous.
This is
Yeah,
a,
for
this
real.
is a
Nah,
$10
this shit
bottle.
good.
I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling like I don't even know.
It's good taste.
I'm just feeling good right now, to be honest.
$10 wine.
From where?
You can get it at El Gato.
Where?
I guess that's not
we not in
What?
Miami.
Just search Jam Jar. Like figure out where it is.
Jam-
but it's
I don't know
like
what
really
that is.
cheap and it's amazing.
Y'all got better
It's
stories.
good.
What's the name of it?
Jam Jar.
Oh, okay.
It's the only red wine I'll drink.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
Okay.
It's a sweet red.
Have you had 19 Crimes?
Yeah.
You ain't like it? It's Snoop Dogg,
what's
like
that?
Snoop Dogg.
No, but I like the packaging. I really like the
That's a good one.
packaging.
Yeah,
Don't they
the
have a
marketing
Martha
gets
Stewart
me.
But have you
one?
tried it?
No.
It's a
Oh, you
good
gotta
one.
try it.
See, I only drink tequila. I really don't drink anything else.
Emily doesn't really drink. If she drinks, she has like 2 drinks and it's like 2 shots of Casamigos or she'll have like a tequila pineapple.
So you're really
Yeah.
more of like a
gotta drink
smoker.
some
You
wine.
prefer to smoke over drinking.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I realized that with people, they're either like a smoker or a drinker. There's no really in between.
I think it's because I feel like drinking gets you looser, so you don't have as much control over yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't think I like that vulnerability as much as I like having the control over myself while smoking.
Ooh, I'm the complete
We
opposite.
can be super social while smoking. Like, I'm high as fuck right now, and we're having this conversation.
Oh, you're high?
Wish.
Oh,
We
I've
just
been
smoked.
Like, y'all see them smoke?
What, you said high as fuck. Like, I don't...
Yeah, I'm high. I'm cross-faded. I'm like,
Damn. How many fingers am I holding up?
You want to hit?
7.
We should.
No, I'm saying I wish I could be like that because literally, if I took one
It's
hit,
practice.
Oh, he get real quiet.
It's practice.
like I'm
You be like,
still,
damn,
I'm
what you
still
thinking over there?
here.
You plotting?
I'm aware, but like even you having that therapy session, I would not be able to respond. I'll be like, wow.
Mind
But
blown.
I think it also depends on the type of weed that you have, though, as well. Is there like
Yeah.
sativa,
I think it's my
indica?
personality.
Some of them
This is a
open you
sativa.
up.
I think it's my personality.
Some of
'cause
them make you social, I believe.
Have you ever
also-
gone to Cali, gone to dispensaries and been
haven't
like,
had-
I want to be bubbly?
I was actually born in Colorado, so I've had Colorado
Oh,
weed,
shit.
not Cali weed.
I love
Colorado
Colorado
weed's
weed.
good.
Colorado weed is some good weed.
I think it's
But-
who you're with. It's just like doing shrooms.
Yeah, I'm actually used to smoking by myself. I'm like a
See?
late night, go to bed
That's
type
why-
of
Yeah,
smoker.
Yeah, I prefer that too.
I've always, whenever I've been in smoke sessions, it did not go well.
My anxiety starts to go
Yeah,
crazy.
Me too.
Shit.
I don't like that.
Smoking like calms my anxiety.
Remember that one with Chase?
Yo, that's the only one I'm thinking of. Yo, you got real quiet, bro. I almost thought you were plotting to like end the world or something. I'm like, what are you too quiet.
He
was, like, too quiet, no cap.
I was being weird.
Everybody else was talking. He was the only one who wasn't talking. I'm like, what are you?
I've been that high
thinking
before.
about?
I went to a party in LA for Halloween, and it was like a celebrity influencer party. So everyone in the room is more important than me. Like I'm on the low totem pole, you know? But I supplied all the weed, and the weed was like this super weed that basically makes you, like when I said like you're on shrooms, that's if you're taking a couple hits. If you're just smoking that whole blunt, let alone by yourself, you're on another planet.
Oh no, I don't need that.
They had me do a video. Someone was like, do promo for this. So I just kept smoking one of those blunts by myself. And now I'm not okay. Like I look up from taking promo and the whole party's full. It was like empty when I 20 minutes prior. And I literally looked around and I was like, no one wants to talk to me. Everyone hates me. Every time I went up to talk
your
to somebody,
anxiety
I
started
felt like
crazy.
oh my God, I was so paranoid. Yeah. I was like, this is the worst party because I just keep running around and no one wants to like talk to me. I felt like I was standing in groups and they were like, why is this girl here? Like everyone's face looked evil. I was like, they hate me. It was rough. And I don't ever get paranoid, but that was like the most uncomfortable situation.
Bitch, every time we smoke and you hear a fucking cop, you're like, they're after me.
That's
She's
me.
like, I don't get paranoid.
That's me.
That's also because in my dreams, I smoke in my car and drive.
Yes, you dream
I
a lot.
remember one
dream a
time
lot.
I went to smoke. It was winter break a long time ago. Like I said, I'd be smoking by myself. So I had this little parking lot I go to. Bring the little blunsky with me. I'm chilling, vibing.
Yeah.
It's cold a little bit. So it was like, it was like 45. Got a little chilly in Florida that day. I'm like,
In Florida?
yeah, it was down here.
It gets that cold down here?
Barely, but like one day out of the year. But it was that one day I was like, I'm gonna go smoke. So I go. I'm in this huge parking lot. I'm the only car in there. That was pretty dumb of me, but no one ever goes in there. Next thing you know, I finished smoking. I think it was like 15, 20 minutes later, a cop comes in. I'm tripping. It just reeked the weed. I'm by myself. I'm like,
Oh no.
No.
Paranoid.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
That's scary.
He ended up coming over. I couldn't even hide it. Like I couldn't even hide it. It was out there. It smelled like weed. I had to open the car doors. A bunch of smoke come out, and somehow he let me go.
Did he bring up the weed? Did he bring up the smell?
100%. He's like, you've been smoking here, haven't you?
What'd you say?
I was like, what did I say? I didn't deny. I think I said yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it was obvious. Like literally,
You were honest.
It was the honesty.
Literally, he
Sometimes cops respect that.
because I was hotboxing. So you open the window. It was.
No, you got to put the defroster on, like where it
Yeah.
sucks the air out.
This was my
she know
first
the
year.
code.
This was my first year of college. I had an old school BMW, like 95 BMW. I was just trying to, get my
Where
little
was
session.
this?
This was in Boca.
Okay.
Get my session real quick, and it was like 11 at night. I'm by myself. The city's empty because it's winter break. Like everyone from college left already. So ever since that, I'm like, every time I hear the woo woo, I'm like, fuck that. If I'm high, fuck that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gaslighting y'all. This is the best episode I've.
Yeah, this is so easy.
and-
I haven't even looked at my phone for the questions.
Like he's been a guest on a couple. This is my first time. Like this is.
I didn't like the ones.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. We gotta do more collabs.
Look at you. Now you're the
100%.
light.
What happened?
Now you're the light.
This was his therapy
I'm the
session.
light.
You're the light.
For real.
He's a changed man after
He
this.
is.
She talked most of
He's
the
gonna
time.
go
I
home
didn't
and
even
be
talk like that.
ooh.
You said I'm the light.
I feel
You're the light.
rejuvenated.
What does that mean?
Like we were talking earlier about how there are people in your life who are the light who show you good things. Now you can be the light.
I think that because
Oh,
your walls are up and you need
nah.
to trust people,
You don't want to be
and
the
you
light.
don't trust people, I think that you probably have a really good heart.
Wait. I was talking about just collabs. I'm not. Wait, what?
That's just the first
mad
step.
confused
That's
right
just the
now.
first
I'm
step.
talking about collabs. This is my first collab.
I know, and
have
I'm
such
glad
a
we
good
got to
heart,
know each
Chris.
other so
Yeah.
well.
So now I'm excited
You
to
have
do.
such a good heart.
Oh, you
think-
little sweet thing.
No sweet. We say it.
Don't start with
I
that.
think you would love
Nah.
to be loved.
You're a little teddy bear inside, aren't you?
Oh, he
my
loves
God.
cuddles.
Yeah.
Like he loves
He loves
cuddles.
cuddles.
He's the little spoon.
Oh my gosh!
Talk about it, Chris. How
You
like
want to
them
be a
cuddles?
jet? You want a jetpack girl?
Do you want a hug?
This is my favorite thing. When he doesn't want to fuck a girl, he'll still have him over and be like, I just want to cuddle.
Stop selling dreams. Selling dreams.
You just cuddle with girls?
He's a lover boy. He's a lover boy.
I'm not a lover boy.
We all just want to be loved
I'm
inside.
a hard man that just fucks girls and has no feelings.
Here we
Love
go with
never.
this is another thing. I feel like you're soft on inside, but you're just a front on the outside. You're just a front.
I think girls say that and they want to fix you. They look at you as a project.
See, that's the thing.
Here's-
That's the
here's-
problem.
here's
I
what-
told you
and
that.
do you know what?
I told you that.
And guess what? Guess what? You want to know? You talked about
I'm a
what's
project.
healing. What's healing? Old me would have seen that and been like, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
And would have
Maybe
gotten hurt and got my fucking, like, that's what I did. I was like, no, I can show them that love is real. And they were hurt and they just like weren't even willing to be open to that. Healed me, healed whatever need that was that needed to like fix that person and just realize that they were not at a point where I was and I just
at a
needed to
point.
find somebody that was aligned with me. That's being healed.
Oh, look at this therapy.
Seriously, though.
Being healed. She healed.
That's the problem, though.
I think he likes
proud of her.
healing now.
We proud of her. Let's all.
Oh.
Like we healed.
I'm a words of affirmation, bitch. Keep going.
We love you here.
No one's ever
You are loved. You are safe. You are respected.
I'm gonna cry. Stop.
You
Just
are
kidding.
appreciated.
Oh.
But I don't need to be healed. I'm a complete piece already. I'm good. I'm straight.
See how he
you
had to talk
sweet
to the
thing.
camera for that? You saw that?
Yeah, I'm straight.
He had to put on that front.
The
to hide
mask.
the
What
teddy bear
front?
inside.
Who you talking to? Who you
Listen,
talking
who
to
are
right
you
now?
under the mask?
What mask? This is me.
This is real.
But
This
I
is
think-
me.
I think I read this book and it was like about what is it called? It's called The Untethered Soul, and it's about detaching from like who is me. Do you know what I
Untethered.
mean?
No,
like,
I don't.
You have flexibility to be whoever you want to be,
Whoever
and
you
who
want
you
to
are
be.
is a choice. It's not determined.
Absolutely.
And with growth, that changes. When you're like, this is just me. You're choosing to stay stagnant.
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 Don't do that.
He's just repeating it because it's true.
Because it's true.
Affirmations.
Stay toxic,
Stay
kings.
toxic.
More
I actually
wine?
can't snap.
Can't snap. You're not even trying.
I can't snap.
You're just doing this.
So I have a birth deformity, you fucking asshole.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
No, but for real.
Damn, she called you hella names tonight.
see this? I
Pussy
didn't even-
ass-
I didn't even-
Pussy asshole.
Here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, I'll fuck with it.
Yo,
Okay,
Are y'all gonna be
okay.
able to
For the
drive
people
home tonight?
listening, for the people listening on
You're
audio, she
driving.
pouring a
You're
wine
driving.
ass.
I'm good. I'm straight. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We in Miami. What's up?
We in Miami. Oh, sorry.
What's
It's Thursday night, baby.
I work remote. Ooh.
oh, pinky up, pinky up.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that place closed already. Never mind.
Fancy.
What place?
You already know it's Thursday. Come on now.
Don't shit close in Miami. Come on now.
Oh no,
Are we
no.
going to booby trap after this?
I was talking about in Lodi
just
though.
kidding.
I was talking about in Lodi. You already know what it is. On Thursday, it's ladies' night. Come on now. You already know what time it is. Come on.
Wait,
Where's
where's ladies' night?
Where's ladies
Come on now.
night?
You already know. You
I'm
already
a
know.
ladies'
lady.
night.
It's a night.
You already know.
Where's ladies night?
But you too young though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm older than you.
No,
like
but I'm
cougars?
saying you too young for the
You
place
like
that we go
cougars.
to on. Yeah,
Where you be going on Thursday?
What does that even mean?
Don't act like me. You
Where
go
you be
with me.
going?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Where you
Don't
be
do
going?
that.
Don't do that.
I don't know where you go.
You know-
I'll be in the crib chilling.
Oh.
What you doing when you
I
outside?
forgot. You got to put up a front. Being
I didn't even talk to the camera.
he
I'm
says
not
the
even-
man.
I'll be out.
I ain't gonna lie. This
I'll
whole
be
time,
outside. You know,
this
he be
whole
in the
time,
house. He be in
I
the
haven't
crib.
even known which camera to look at. To be honest,
Us right here.
Yeah.
What you mean?
there's two cameras.
You think
That's
this
the
camera's
wide
us?
angle.
Oh, I
This
didn't
is
even
all
know.
of us.
I didn't even know.
Yo.
Are you nurturing?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know.
Do you think I am based on?
I wouldn't know.
Nah, to
you
be
can't. You
honest.
can't.
You don't think I'm nurturing?
You can't tell if someone's nurturing based off of looks.
I ain't even trying to come at you. I'm just being.
But there's been so much more than looks, and if you only taken in looks from this conversation,
I done had like a 2 hour
would I know if
conversation
you're
with you.
nurturing?
No.
Just had a whole therapy
I just
session.
poured you
I
a
know.
glass of wine without you asking.
I will admit,
She's
I
not
told
healed
Emily
yet.
before too. The
got you guys-
hospitality has been top tier. So
That's
far.
nurturing. That's making sure my people are taken care of.
You might be nurturing at the end of your healing.
So you're saying there's still more to go and she's not quite there yet?
Isn't that what you basically said? Do you consider yourself fully healed?
I don't think anyone's fully healed.
Boom. So when you get there,
No, that's
But is
never.
there ever an end to your healing?
There's
There's
never-
always more.
It's never. It's never.
always learning.
I don't know. I've never began on it,
always
so I don't know.
a
I don't
journey.
even believe in it, but yeah, we gonna snap.
It's always a journey. That was
I
beautiful.
It's a
don't. I don't
journey.
think
For
that it
poets.
requires being.
Oh,
It's the journey, not the destination.
Wait, hit that
There
again.
we go.
Hit that one more time. Welcome
things people
welcome
say.
to the healing journey process. Hit it one more time for me.
Hit it for me one time.
Today we are here with Kaz and Chris, and we're joined by Miss Jaime and Emily.
Jamie and Emily.
Today we will be
Talking better.
enlightening into this spiritual journey.
Can we talk more about ass? Guys, I'm bored of healing.
Wait, but am I
All right, so
nurturing?
get
I
into
want
the
you to
mass.
answer if I'm nurturing.
Are you nurturing? Yeah.
That's a great answer.
All right, let's talk about some ass.
That's the answer you're supposed to say.
No.
'Cause you're her friend.
You don't. Okay.
Where's my ass
No one.
questions?
You don't have my back right now on this.
PR train.
I just said yes.
She just said
That
yes.
was not as strong as you go.
Insecurity,
I
trust
go-
issues. Do you don't feel
I
like
go,
wow.
am I nurturing?
She like, you still haven't healed.
I
That's
said, am I nurturing? And she goes, yes. You were like, yeah, of course, Jamie.
Yeah, I answered immediately.
I got a question for you.
okay. So you said
I'm too
ass.
sober
you said
for
ass.
this. Y'all are 3 drinks in and I'm
We'll
sober.
throw smoke then real quick.
No, we don't have time.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you while hooking up?
While hooking up,
While hooking up.
I had a seizure.
Oh my God.
That was pretty embarrassing.
Like a real seizure.
Like a
Whoa.
possession, exorcism type
the
shit.
How did that happen?
We've told this story a lot, but we'll tell it for your
Yeah,
audience.
we'll cut it for our audience.
Hey, our audience trying to hear this.
I was hooking up with my ex at our job, and we were in like the office and just like fucking around after hours, and we're like really kinky. Like he chokes me. I think we tried to fist me once. We didn't
Does he
get very
uppercut
far.
you?
He uppercut.
He looks,
He uppercuts that pussy.
But we had fun. And it was cold. It was in Boston. I was wearing a scarf. Like, I don't know why I was only pantsless. I had all my fucking jacket on, like my scarf, everything.
That's when you know it's good. You just rip the pants down.
You just got to get into the dick. You know what I'm saying? I was dickmatized back then. So I'm kneeling down. I think I was sucking his dick. And he comes up behind me. He picks me up by my scarf. And he's like this big man. He was like 250 pounds, like built like a linebacker.
Okay, I just want to put it in perspective. Look how white Emily is.
White on rice.
She was dating a dark black man. So now take that into consideration with this story. They're at work
Keep
in a
that in
public
mind.
she
place.
has a type.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. So he picks me up. From his point of view, he says, I just go limp like a noodle. I just like pass
Trip with
out.
a scarf, like
And he's like, what the fuck is happening? So he lays me down on the ground, and then I start seizing, and he's like, oh my God, I just killed this white woman. I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I'm fucked. I'm gonna be executed. Like, his whole head is like going crazy
they
right
don't play
now.
that.
And then I open my eyes like a minute later, and I'm like, what happened? And he's like, bro, you
Did he like
almost
choke
died.
you out with the scarf? Or?
Yeah, he got my like carotid or whatever is right here, and I just went out. I would just,
and she
Was
sees.
like foam coming out and all that too?
he said I was like, oh.
He's a gentleman. He stayed. Okay.
He didn't run. He didn't run.
You were like, I'd be out of there.
Yeah,
You running?
Hell yeah. What?
There's cameras at work. That makes you
You just murdered. You are a murderer.
ran. You
Good
ran.
luck with
Shit.
You got
whatever
some points with the jury if you stay.
Whatever you're going through right now, you're going to get through it, girl.
But I'm going to watch you from afar. You got this, girl.
You
Just
got this.
from
Hold
over
up.
here.
Hold up, Chris.
You're going
like-
to get through it.
If she was legit having a seizure like for a long period of time, you just gonna run away?
You're not gonna call
What if she
911.
died, bro? You just murdered her.
Depends.
That makes having sex with you a liability, ladies.
Yeah.
Depending on what
He
she,
would leave you.
what does she mean to me? It all depends.
So if
you
you're
don't let
somebody, you're going to let them die.
You don't let anyone mean anything to you.
You need some healing bad.
If she
You
my
just gonna kill her?
if she my girlfriend,
Healing time with Chris.
Even if she's not your girlfriend, you just gonna let her die.
when you say it like that,
That's what-
come on, you can't
sounds
say it like
bad.
that, though. You
That's
can't.
what's happening.
Nah. But if she my girl, though, I might stay.
You might stay.
might
He
stay.
might.
But if she not my girl, like, yo, good luck with
He
whatever
might
you going
stay.
through. I hope you
Good
heal.
luck. Good luck.
This is
That's
wild.
busted.
Oh my god.
If I woke up out of that seizure, I'd beat your ass.
Why?
It would be on site because you left me, dumbass.
That's not my fault.
It's my
That's not
fault
my fault
for
what your body
seizing.
is going through right
You
now.
were the one who
That's your
choked her.
body. That's your body.
Your body,
right
your problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't respect it one
This
bit,
is
but I'll let
wild.
you do your
I'm
thing.
just being honest. Like,
Okay.
So if you see somebody on the street seizing, you're not going to help them?
No respect for women's bodies, Chris Brown. It's fine.
what? I don't got respect for what your body's going through. Like, what causes a seizure?
But you
I
wanna
don't
be
even-
inside her
What
body.
even causes that? What causes?
A lack of oxygen for me.
Okay, well, that's your fault. Breathe in and out.
Bitch.
Breathe like, in and out, right? Be conscious of your breath. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
You know what? I'll do better.
I hope this never happens because they're gonna pull this clip up one day and be like, "Yep,
I don't know what to tell you.
I knew it
Oh,
was you,
my
murderer.
gosh.
I don't know what to tell you.
This was premeditated."
I ain't gonna lie. Just
He just left her. Holy shit. I can see the
Wait
headlines
a minute.
now.
Did you see episode 83 of the Canivibewithyall podcast and the
Why
Two Blunt One Girl
is it
podcast?
my fault?
girls, one girl.
Two girls on blunts.
Why is it my fault for what her body stopped doing?
Well,
That's not
so
my job.
specifically in
You
my
choked her.
hypothetical
It caused-
scenario,
No, I
you
didn't choke
choked
her.
me out.
She
Cause
stopped,
and effect.
She stopped breathing.
So you're telling me my neck is too
If
weak?
I stab Emily and she
It might-
bleeds,
it might
her
be.
body, her choice. I'm gonna stab her in the neck. She bleeds out. Stop being a pussy, Emily.
Accountability.
Stop bleeding.
Accountability.
It's your fault. You
gotta
died.
know what you can take and what you can't take.
I can't take a stab wound or a choke out. I guess I'm weak. Sorry, call me a fucking pussy.
I guess so. I don't make the rules.
Call her a pussy.
I
Call
don't
her
know.
a pussy.
I don't know.
Do it. Call me a pussy.
Pussy.
You won't.
She's wet now. she
Am I
likes
supposed to
that.
jump? Oh my god.
She's
My
wet
bad.
now,
I forgot to
Chris.
flinch.
I'm just masturbating under the pillow. Call me a pussy
Wait,
again?
you got a
We about to
dildo.
do the
so
we about
I know
to do
I-
the late night hours.
This is the Patreon.
She about to have
the Patreon.
She about to go in
content.
with that dildo tonight.
Get it ready, Kev.
She's gonna be like, that guy was so rude to me on the podcast.
What you
I
say?
loved it.
The rabbit?
What happened?
The rabbit?
The
dildo?
rabbit.
You don't even
Yeah.
want to see mine.
Bring it out.
No,
You
did you
ever-
see the video? If you saw my video, if you creeped our Instagram and you did your research,
Damn.
I'm actually I'm gonna show you. I'm
You saw
gonna.
the sass on that?
Shots fired.
You really looked into it like you were supposed to look into it.
Yeah, that's really how she sounded.
I know you had nothing else to do. Why were you not looking at my Instagram all day?
Y'all have been giving it all night.
Why was that hot?
Popping. Like, are you kidding me?
Why was that hot?
Are you dumb or not?
That's how you
Okay,
said it.
this video, that one, the 1.7
That one right there that you
million.
did not see.
The 1.7 million one.
Yeah, 1.7 million.
Yeah, suck
She had,
it.
she had to point that out.
We watching this together. Damn! Wait, what is that purple one?
Damn. Wait.
saw that purple one?
That's
let
the
me see. I gotta
thrusting
see that
one.
close. Let me see.
Because everyone was like, you stick that whole thing. I'm like, no, that's not the whole thing. That's the base of it that doesn't go in you. That's the moving part. The part that goes in you is like,
God.
Damn. Wait,
Dang.
you had multiple.
For real. Were you at porn convention?
something like that.
Keep that thing on her.
Keep that thing. Listen, you
Always.
never know when
I
it's
ain't
gonna
gonna
go
lie.
down.
Always.
You never
That was
never
a real. No, that's not a staged video. That guy came in to fix my shower, and I was like, "Why is he being weird?" And I like kept seeing him be like awkward and like look at me kind of weird, and I was like, "I need to get this on video." Something told me like record this, and then I posted that 1.7 million views. I think that's why I gained so many followers. It was literally from that one video.
How many dildos were in that?
3.
3?
That's not even that bad.
So if you're doing OnlyFans,
No, it don't make sense now.
That's 3 dicks.
yeah.
I mean,
I won't put them in me, but I'll pretend to suck one for OnlyFans. So, and also with OnlyFans, you have to have some variety. So there's a white one and there's a black one.
And then a purple one.
And then a purple one.
People got preferences.
Yeah.
I have a white, black, and then a pink one.
Wow, look at us.
Oh, 2 pink ones.
We're inclusive.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. This could be off the record. If we need it to be.
We don't
Off
give
the
a fuck.
record.
Ask us on the record.
What does your OnlyFans consist of? Like, how extreme do you go with it?
Do you fuck on it?
No.
I've actually
No.
never heard personal experience on.
Yeah, ask us all you want about it,
I've
for
never
sure.
heard personal experience of what women actually promote on their OnlyFans. Because
you wanna see my
it could
wall?
be surface level like lingerie.
So personally, my like OnlyFans wall, because it's kind of like Instagram, is sort of like my Instagram feed, but sexier. So it's just maybe like I don't know, like just like staring like up through my eyes, and like you see like, you know what
Like
I'm
the
saying,
sexier
stuff
look.
like that. Where on Instagram I might just be like posed or like
This
I
is
look
literally
cute.
on my wall.
That's nothing.
That's me and then
Instagram.
PG. Wait, that was Instagram?
No, I'm saying that looked like it was
It- it
Instagram
is,
worthy.
Yeah.
that's like it's
That looks Instagram worthy.
That was a little better.
Kev was like, let me see.
this is not it's like I'm not gonna post that on Instagram, but is that bad compared to what people post on
Nah,
Instagram? I'm in a
this-
Spider-Man
I mean,
Pretty
costume.
wholesome. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
That ain't-
not as bad as I thought at all. It's
So-
lingerie.
So that's the wall. Like that's free. Like if you're subscribing.
Oh, no. I'm talking
that's
about
free?
what you pay for.
Yeah, what
do
you
they
paying
pay
for?
the pay for stuff is
I know you got tiers too.
They get
You
to
got
see
the
the print?
$5.99, the
You showed a
$20.99.
print?
what?
You showed a print,
What's a print?
like your
what?
pussy print.
Like your camel toe?
Yeah.
Pussy
Yeah.
prints.
Yeah, if you're
So
paying.
you show that.
Yeah.
What's
Also,
your tiers?
I
So
do
what
a
do you
lot
show?
of JOIs, which is like jerk off instruction videos. So
Okay.
I'll talk dirty. Sometimes I can be fully clothed. I literally just be like, hey, you're going to pull your pants down. This is what you're going to do. And I'm clothed and I'll sell that for a lot because the way that I'm
Niggas pay for
taught.
that?
The way that, yes.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay.
There's times where like I'll do that. I do like twerking videos. Sometimes I'm like in lingerie, but like I have clothes on and I'll like strip to my lingerie and like twerk and dance. But like the angles are like, it looks like it's like a POV or something. Then like, I don't know, maybe nudes or something, but like nothing crazy. Yeah.
Do you have one set price or do you have different levels?
There's different like stuff, and sometimes I like sell things at different prices because like I don't want you to just be like, okay, $5 is like this and like tiers, because then you get used to the prices and you won't buy things. So like sometimes I'll like price something lower that's like a higher video, because then it keeps people like being like, oh wait, I can get that if I pay whatever. They keep buying.
Is it actually lucrative for you? Because we never talked to OnlyFans girls, so
Really?
I'm actually curious to see. They say like a top.
I think we finished the line.
1% actually makes
Wait, I
money.
have White Claws.
What are you?
Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
Why don't you just show it?
I saw someone's boobies.
Straight
was that?
boobies. Damn.
Oh, is that your OnlyFans, Kevin?
Kev, you be taking photos like that?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Since when?
Yeah, so we're friends with a ton of people who do a bunch of wide range things. Like we have friends who do literally gangbang orgies, and then we have friends who never show their pussy, don't even show their tits on OnlyFans.
Gangbang orgies.
yeah.
Just well, I guess
How much people paying for this?
It really depends on the girl. Sometimes you'll sell it for as high as $200.
I
I'm
have
about to say, if
friends-
they
I
pay
have
$5
friends-
a month for a gangbang orgy, that's a deal.
I know people
That is a
personally
deal.
that are
Deal.
making $250K easily a month. I know girls who are making $70K a month. I know girls who are making $150K, and I know girls who are making like $250K, and they don't show their pussy. They don't show like
They just
anything.
gotta look good.
They just have a big following, a lot of traffic. Traffic's huge. It depends on the kind of audience that you have. Is your audience there for you? So like I do comedy. How I started on OnlyFans was I was the stand-up comedian on OnlyFans that did topless comedy sets. So I would record my 5-minute set with my tits out. So I would just do my jokes to the camera with my tits out, and I
That's
charged
good content, I ain't
$100.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I got recognized by Joey Diaz, the comedian. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't.
Off Twitter for being like a comedian on OnlyFans, but like I didn't like do anything crazy. I never took my underwear off for like the first 8 months and I made $100,000. I made $20,000 in my first month of OnlyFans with never taking my underwear off. I had 5,000 Instagram followers and I quit my corporate job. And I looked at Emily and I was like, I'm going to do social media. And this was during the pandemic, June 2020. And I was like, I'm doing this and I'm trusting myself and I know marketing and we're going to like do this and do a podcast and whatever. And I was like, join the dark side and do OnlyFans and quit your law firm job. And here we are.
Damn. I respect that.
Yeah.
So I got to
I definitely have crossed my boundaries with what I wanted to show on OnlyFans. Because I had a boyfriend and he was very open about it and very supportive and wanted to make content. He would come up with the ideas from my content and like the psychodrama. Like I think like, you know, how, like the porn videos have like the beginning that tell a story. Most people skip through it, but some people want to know
like
why they're fucking.
It's part of the experience.
So like you send free DMs that kind of tell a story that don't show anything, but they're watching and they're like, wait, she's in this Uber and she's flirting with the driver. That's the free video. And then the next video is like the driver being like, yeah, I want to do something. And it looks like we're about to do something and it cuts off. And then it's like, buy the video and see what happened. And like, you don't know what happened, but it tells a story and it makes you want to buy it, you know?
It evokes an emotion into you.
And he was super creative and he would come up with all these ideas and be like, here's how we're going to do it. And he would like film stuff. And like, it was a lot of implied stuff. But we did it together. But there was times where like I did stuff that I'm like, because I was with somebody who supported it and liked it, I felt safe and I was like, oh, okay, this is my person and like he accepts me. So like what more could I ask for? Like I'm down if he's down and we're making a shit ton of money. Now I'm kind of like looking back and I'm like, I'm not aligned with that kind of content. I don't feel good making like really explicit content or anything that like shows more. So like I went through my Instagram, like I think last week I deleted most of the stuff that was like sexually like my body and like it's more of comedy stuff. I want you to go to my page and see more comedy. Yeah, I'll talk about sex. But you're not like, you don't like look at it immediately. You're like, here's her asshole on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, you know? And so I'm also adjusting the kind of content that I do for that and going back to kind of how I started with more of like the PG stuff, the funny stuff. And you're like, oh, I get to see a comedian's tits or she gets to talk dirty to me. Like that's a plus, but you don't expect me to be like fucking 5 dudes.
Honestly, I like comedy. I like a good comedy show. And then if your tits out too,
it's just perfect.
That's great marketing.
Yeah.
That's great marketing.
It is.
I got big on OnlyFans and comedy, or known, I guess, because I did topless comedy shows and I had all the proceeds go to like Black Lives Matter charities.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
And it became like a very controversial thing because I did it by myself. And I was like, I'll just do what I do on OnlyFans and donate the money. And then people were like, you're centering yourself in the movement and you're sexualizing the movement. I'm like, I'm literally just taking the money I would have made for myself and donating it. And I don't think anyone would want to show their tits on Zoom where there's no protection. Like OnlyFans has a wall. Zoom doesn't. Anyone can screen record that and do whatever. I personally didn't give a fuck. So I was like, I'll just do it and donate it. And it caused this whole thing. I got canceled.
People gonna be mad no matter what you do.
Oh, I got,
absolutely.
I got canceled hard. Like,
but you hear, right?
In that show, I raised $4,000 in like 2 hours.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a good
And
cause.
so I was like, so people like talk about OnlyFans. I moved my brother to Boston. I moved my brother who was homeless to Miami, got him an apartment, got him out of homelessness. We've been able to like grow our social media. Like Emily's making more money than she was making in her other job. Our lives are like
At
pretty
a law
dope.
firm, you're making more money now? Mm-hmm. Wow, okay.
I was in sales too. I was making over
it
6
depends
figures.
what your position was.
in
'Cause
sales.
there's like entry level positions at a law firm.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what you were doing, but
I was an office manager and a paralegal.
Has that affected you in trying to get a relationship with men, like getting them to take you serious?
So I feel like that's a huge misconception with OnlyFans people because a lot of people who are in the industry are not surrounded by people who would be insecure about something like that. So like a lot of those conversations, like people have them and I get they're real. And when we were first starting out, that was way more real and for what my life was. But I went from working a 9 to 5. I was making 6 figures in sales, and I was like a top sales rep. I was doing the exact like conservative type of route. I was I was more conservative than people like think that I would be based on what I put out now. But I've always had like my personality. I'm like sexual. I can talk about things. I'm very open. I'm non-judgmental. And so I was like, I'm good at talking about this. And so, I don't know. Was that affect my relationships? I started and I got out of a bad relationship. That's why I started. The pandemic happened. I was dating somebody who had a child. They sold me the dream of like getting married. You'll be the stepmom. I took care of their kid as if I was a stepmom. And like, I was ready to do that. Like I was ready to be that person. My dad adopted me. And so I had all the love to give to somebody else's child. And I didn't care about that. But I always wanted to be famous. And I've always had that since I was like I was doing social media and stuff.
Yeah.
And he knew that and loved that. Loved that I did comedy. Loved that like everything that I did. When we broke up, I was like, fuck this. I slept on a couch for 4 days. That girl had started an Onlyfans. That's when Onlyfans was just starting to get talked about. And she was like, she had no social media following, like 500 followers. And she was like, I made $750 this month. And $750 extra a month for me was a life changer. Like a lot of people, like divorces happen over $500 a month. Like small amounts of financial stuff like ruin marriages. And so that's like a lifesaver. And I was like, oh shit. And she was like, you're doing like comedy. Like, you don't have to show anything. Just like monetize that, show a little more, do like lingerie stuff. Cause I never showed more than my face really online. So I was like, fuck it. I did it, charged $30 a month to get access, had lingerie photos, which had never been seen of me before. And I made $20,000 in a month? In a month.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
And I was like, I have no social media following. What is the power of this? And that job ended up falling apart. There was a lot of like legal things. I got in a legal battle with my job and like they tried to give me a severance package and get me to shut up about stuff that happened. And I was like, no. All the guys that I met, I got judged super hard at first because that was when OnlyFans had just got started. Yeah. And I was in Boston, so no, it's not Miami down here. Everyone's working 9 to 5s. You're insane.
It's accepted down here.
You're insane if you're doing anything else. And so I watched all the men in my life make comments about OnlyFans on their stories, not about me, but about girls who do OnlyFans. And I felt that. Like I felt that everywhere, like fully. Everyone I was surrounded with, I immediately knew didn't respect me, thought that I was less than, just because I was on the platform, not even knowing what I did on there. And at that point, I just like, I'm not a person who like doesn't give a fuck like what people think. So I was like, whatever. I went celibate, and then I found a guy who met me and liked me, and he was like, yeah, you do OnlyFans? I don't care. Like, this is how it is. And he's like, I want to date you. And he like helped me. And I was like, oh shit. Like, you can find people who just like don't care. He was super confident, didn't care, who come up with the ideas, help me make money, not ask me for any of it. Like, and I was like, wow, this is great. And so I think now that we're in the industry, no one we're really surrounded with judges on it. Everyone's kind of pretty like understanding. So like, I'm not surrounding myself with men who are even like thinking of me less than. You know, and if the men who do, I'm like, then you're not my person. You're not seeing me for me and what I'm doing and like the business side of it and the marketing and whatever, and realizing that I'm separate from that. It's a character.
This is the first time I heard this perspective on this.
Yeah, really.
And there's a lot. And I think that's, unfortunately, it's really sad that that's the first time. And that's a lot of men's experience and a lot of people's experience. And they make a judgment. There's more people who are like me doing it than you would expect.
I think because on the outside looking in, it just sounds like your pussy's on the internet or whatever. But
and you're just like want attention and you're flirting with all the guys, and it's not like that. You're less attracted to it. Like when men sexualize me, and it's like almost like the thing of man going with for my friend. You're so like desensitized to it, and it becomes so unattractive. Like men will slide into my DMs based on like a post I do, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, your ass looks so good," And I'm looking for the man who's like, I see the bigger picture of what you're doing, and I'm not judging you for that individual thing and taking it as an invitation. You know, like there's guys who just like hit on me because that's unattractive that you're giving me that attention because I'm putting my butt out there. If I'm putting my butt out there and you're reacting to it, I don't want to date you. I want you to pay me. And that's a business.
Yeah.
It's a job.
Right.
It's not the absolute, like the fact that you even think it's like me thinking that you have a chance or that I'm like open or easy is like disgusting to me.
Yeah.
You know? You
want a man to see you as like a person instead of like a sexual object.
Yeah.
That you're trying to, yeah.
And I understand I play on my sexual like side.
It's your business.
But it's a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
you're a content creator.
Yeah. That's not me, but there's a lot of people that it is them. And then it's definitely difficult to decipher who is who and who's doing it for the attention and the likes and the attention from men and who's doing it for a business. And I think that's just where like learning people and their toxic behaviors and their red flags comes into play.
Absolutely. Snap a snap.
Honestly,
snap.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just
I'm
in a listening mode right now for real. This is the first time I heard this for real.
Yeah.
I appreciate you opening up like that.
Yeah, really.
For sure.
You got to show the human side of OnlyFans.
Yeah, I think like the stuff that we've been able to do for us and the people around us as a result. Like I worked my ass off. I did the conservative route. I did the 9 to 5. I did the like everything that someone would tell you to do in men and women roles and life and whatever. And it didn't work out. And I feel so much more in alignment with who I am. I've grown so much more comfortable with myself and like learned so much about myself. And I've learned so much about who takes me for me and who takes me for my body. And I can read that very easily. And that has like changed my life. And so like we surround ourselves with good people. We can support the people around us. We can help them. Like we both came from like really shitty lives. And a lot of people are like, you do OnlyFans because you didn't have a dad. Yeah, no shit. Like if I had a dad who loved me, I probably wouldn't be doing this because he would have provided me with a life that I wouldn't need to. Right. But I'm like, why would I slave away in a 9 to 5 to make shit money? Or I could have fun, travel, do what I like, build a legacy for us, grow this podcast, have this studio, help my brother out of homelessness, provide Christmases that my family could never have, support people, be like a giving, loving person. This gave me the money and the lifestyle to do that. I have to show my tits to do that. Fuck it. Fuck what anyone thinks. I get to give and love people, and those people see me and love me for who I am. That's all that matters.
There we go.
Okay.
Hit that button.
I love that.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was tough.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta pee real quick. So
I do too.
I don't know if I gotta like.
Okay, let's do.
I think you're taking a break. Damn.
We missed that.
Damn. If y'all missed it, she nasty as hell.
It was on
Just know
camera.
that.
Okay.
She nasty.
We missed all the period
Talk
play.
about
Because the cat behind me, I'm kind of freaking out.
Okay, Harley. Did she jump up on you?
Oh no, that was a tree.
You're not even high and you're paranoid.
Hey.
Harley,
I'm so.
she's probably just going to chill behind you and not do anything.
Yo,
They're sweet. They're very sweet. They won't attack you or anything.
I'm so scared. I'm so bad with cats. I thought this tree.
No, she's a good girl.
We talking about periods right now. This is
I'm
nasty.
kind
talking
of
about
mad.
red
I'm kind of mad that wasn't recorded.
I'm really mad
kind of mad
too.
that wasn't recorded.
Fellas, don't let them talk you into getting your red wings. It's
Your
BS.
red wings
That's
are a badge
BS.
of honor.
No, it's not. That's
Yes,
not.
it is.
That's more for
Yes,
her than it is for you.
No, it's for you because it's awesome. And if you get
Now we gotta talk about it again.
the pleasure and experience of eating a girl out on her period,
See,
you're
look,
welcome.
Why? That's
See,
not
look, that's
pleasurable.
for her. That's
For
not for you.
No. No.
But if you enjoy giving
tell us what's pleasure
pleasure,
for
like
us?
that,
I've
are
had
you
men
going to-
eat my pussy like they're thankful in all states.
They're dirty.
And they're dirty and it's amazing.
They just want to fuck.
dirty.
That's it. They lying.
It doesn't,
Nasty.
it
They
doesn't
bro,
matter.
cool,
Did
each
I
his
come?
own.
Did
That's
I
you.
come?
You can't talk about me.
Could make you
Did I
come
come?
without
It made
doing
me
that.
feel good.
And they liked it. They asked for it.
No,
You think I'm like,
you
I'm
think
like,
they
eat
like
my
it.
pussy, like on my period.
You know
I'm
what?
not
There's probably
forcing
some
it.
dudes who do
They're
because there's some weird
begging.
dudes.
Because
out
probably some
There's
desperate
men-
dudes.
No.
Desperate.
If you get a lot of play, I don't think you're
I
doing
bet
that.
I'm gonna eat her pussy on her
Every
period.
single
and
one
she's
of my
gonna like me even
boyfriends
more.
says, eat me out of my period.
If you get a lot of play, I don't think you're doing that.
I don't think I've ever dated someone who didn't eat me out or fuck me on my period.
That's
for you.
disgusting.
He's like, that will not be me.
Good for you.
A woman's natural body state's disgusting.
I'm talking about putting your mouth in it. You could do other things, but putting your mouth in it.
I cherish my face. I don't need
Your mouth.
I'm good.
I don't think anything about a woman's body is disgusting, but I'm not going to suck on your blood.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
If
I'm just-
Natural.
okay, hypothetically, say my dick hard. All right, you sucking it. It's going crazy. Blah 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 blah. I get blood that come out my dick, and you know blood comes out my dick.
okay, well, blood's not natural to men's dicks, so obviously
No.
this
I'm
already
saying
is.
hypothetically, you sucking up some blood.
All right, so what about piss?
You got a piss kink?
No, he's comparing blood to piss. I get that.
So what if he pees on you?
I wouldn't. I don't have a piss kink. I don't like that.
Oh, you don't?
what
Like, but he
what
loves
I'm
it
saying,
though.
But what I'm
him.
saying, there's something sexy.
What you mean?
As a woman, there's something sexy about a man who just like loves you and appreciates you in all states, no matter what.
Right.
And there are men out there, and there's a lot more men than you think, who will appreciate you in all states and not make you feel weird or embarrassed or shamed about it. And I wouldn't want to be with a man who would make me feel embarrassed or shamed about natural body states. And I would rather them see me as a whole woman and be turned on about the fact that I'm a fucking woman because it's natural,
Right.
and see that it's natural and still fuck me.
Right.
No, I don't think it's that they want to take care of you and accept you in all your ways. I think they're just nasty as fuck, and it's not because it was you. Whoever's on their period, they
That's
would
nasty.
they will eat it up anyways. They're just that type of guy.
Just nasty.
I think there's a spectrum. I think there's
I
absolutely.
can't love
think
a
it feels
woman.
good to you, so you
even
think
if
it
I'm
feels good
married,
to
I
them.
could be married. I could be married. I can't love a woman
Hell
enough
no.
to eat her out on a period.
Hell no. That's nasty, bro.
Well, that's just your boundary. That's
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, and that's
I do
totally
not wanna
okay.
do that.
That has nothing to do with your love. That's just your preference.
And you were like, the Cap, you're celibate. Cap, all you guys haven't fucked people. There are things that we like and are very specific about, and that's our boundary. And it's very easy to say no to somebody who's not willing to see us or respect us or like want the same things. And it could be rare, so then we'll wait for that, because that feeling of being with somebody who's just nasty and likes you for you, and it's just like animalistic. I'll take that any day. Animalistic sex where you're like grunting and it's like nothing matters. You're not thinking. You're just like fucking and being dirty. That's hot. To say that's not hot and that you're like, I have to think
You
about
finish
shit on
and
my
just-
dick if I put it in your butt or something like.
Chris, I got a question for you.
oh my God.
You said you don't like eating ass.
You don't
Would
either.
you rather? Would you rather eat ass or eat her out on her period?
That's a good one.
That's
an easy choice.
That's a great one.
That's an easy choice.
Easy choice.
I know
but-
my answer.
He's getting his Red Wings.
What is yours?
I asked you first.
I don't know. I got to think about. That's a tough
No,
one.
you don't have, it's only two
Right
choices.
off the bat, what's your first impression? Ass or period blood? Don't be a pussy.
Both are fully showered and cleaned. And period blood doesn't mean there's a fucking gallon of blood down there.
Oh,
It
there's
just-
a gallon.
Depending on what day
That's
of the
not
week.
how it
yeah.
works.
It's
It's
the
really
first
like
day.
2 tablespoons.
No, the second day is the worst.
You're at the second day.
because he knows, because he's had his Red Wings.
Oh, I fucked on the period before.
Ah. You ever fucked a girl into her period?
Oh, that's the worst.
What? Who do you think I am?
No, like the dick is
Y'all
just so
some
good she
freaks.
gets her
I'm
period.
messing up her cycle.
Yeah,
No,
that
sometimes-
happens.
yeah,
You
sometimes-
literally
You know what? I
fuck up
have
her
done
cycle
that,
with the
actually.
dick.
I have done that.
Because sometimes you get fucked and it hits your cervix, and then all of a sudden you start bleeding, and you're like 3 days
I've heard
early.
that. I've heard that before.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Wait, you heard of it or it
I've
has
had a girl
happened?
You've
tell me that
experienced it.
her cycle got messed up after us fucking.
You're learning.
All right, so we're not going to let you off, though.
Yeah, you
Ass
gotta
or
answer the
Red
question.
Wings?
Eat ass or Red Wings?
You have to answer this.
Come on now.
I'm an ass eater. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, you are.
Why not?
I'm eating that ass too, Chris.
I'm not eating no.
There we
I'm not
go.
having no blood touch my face. That's nasty. I'm sorry. That might be a turn off to you, but I'm sorry. That's not happening at all. I don't care how good she looks.
Yeah, we dried her pussy up.
So here's
I
the
don't
thing.
care how good she
I
look.
don't think I'd want a man if it was a one night stand and he was willing to just like put his face in a pussy full of blood.
That's nasty.
Like a rando's.
You gotta
like,
be a dirty.
If we're
That's nasty.
if we're
Dirty.
and also as a woman, I wouldn't want to just fuck someone random or like someone I'm not really connected or emotional or intimate with. On my period, I'd feel embarrassed. I'd feel weird. It would just be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you're my boyfriend and we're together and like maybe it's a trip and we're long distance and I'm on my period and you're not going to eat me out the whole time or whatever, someone could have their tampon in and you could eat them out and like make them come from their clit and not get any blood on you.
That might be a different story.
While they're on
then.
their period, you might get a little copper taste while you're doing it.
That ain't no problem.
Yeah,
But like,
that's different.
but that you know what I mean?
It's natural.
Or like
Yeah.
maybe the times that you're about to fuck, they go down on you, and there could be like blood on your thighs and the bottom of your pussy and whatever. If there's some blood and you don't care and you don't make me feel weird about it, if it does happen, imagine if like it was an accident and you're eating someone out and you come up and you're going, oh fuck, what the hell? Oh, this is disgusting. As you're eating someone out and they're naked, like how would that girl feel?
I wouldn't make a scene out of it.
Do you know what I mean? But so like,
would.
but yeah, he would. So like,
You'd probably be like, how dare you?
What the hell
I
is
would
going on with
never,
you?
I would never sleep
Get
with
out.
somebody again. I would feel so uncomfortable, and I was like, you just made me feel so uncomfortable in my most intimate, vulnerable moment. That's such a turnoff to me. I want someone who's a man and is like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. You're hot. You're my woman. I'll take it and like whatever, like a champ. It doesn't mean
Why did you
that
saying you're a man?
because I think
Can you
it's
just
a
say it's a
manly
preference?
thing.
It's just a preference with the
I don't
guy.
think it's a manly
That doesn't
thing. I
make
think
you
it's a preference thing.
it doesn't make you a man because he likes what you like.
We're gonna do a poll for real.
Maybe her man. Like the men she's
That's
into.
what I'm saying. That's a preference. You're
for
saying, oh,
me-
he's a man if he eats me out and all my
I
blood
guess
is all over him.
my opinion on what a man would be that.
Okay, all right, fair.
Because there's nothing more sexy and
just
manly
dirty.
and masculine
You're
than
nasty.
somebody
You're filthy.
who is just so comfortable with themselves and natural things that happen.
Fatherless behavior.
You think cavemen were having these conversations on fucking podcasts? We have a pillow that says fatherless
I know.
behavior. It's nothing new.
That'll make you laugh.
Look at his pillow.
Yo,
Look at his pillow.
what's good? What happened? Dad club. What?
That's why I said that, because I saw the pillow.
There we go.
Hey, yo.
I just
So thank you for reminding me my dad's dead.
is
Wait,
he actually? No,
good job.
you said you were adopted.
Yeah, and that one died.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Why
Way
you
to
gotta do
rub
that?
salt in the wound, huh?
but who knew that?
Her dad's
For
dead.
real.
You want to
It
rub
It
salt?
wasn't
Why
like
you
we
gotta
was-
do that?
It wasn't like she had a pillow announcing it in her house.
That you're holding.
I thought it was a play on words.
So are you really a whore?
No, but my
I
dad's
did, okay.
dead.
You know what? This is a whole home.
Yeah, it says a whore home. I
This
didn't.
is a
So
whore home.
But you know, sometimes when you say fatherless behavior,
It's on
Think
your
a
got
little.
a pillow. Like, what?
think a little.
You sound like you're rocking it with pride. Like
Because
said it 'cause of the pillow.
men
Yeah.
will say it. Men will say it though based off a look. So for marketing and to play into it and it like not bother you, of course I play into it. Every person who goes to my Instagram is like, she doesn't have a dad. No shit. So you know what I'm gonna play into? I don't have a dad. My dad's. They're like, fatherless behavior. I'm like, yes, he died in 2016.
See, we're not those type of guys. I didn't know that. I was saying it because of the pillow.
I know. I think it's so. I thought that whole
I'm
interaction.
actually- this
that's
might be the name
that's
of the episode.
That's a personal
Fatherless
bit for
behavior.
me. Is when like when men say that, I'm like, yeah, he's dead, and they're like, what?
Like, how do you
that's
respond to that?
That's so funny, at putting you in that uncomfortable position.
You could feel how uncomfortable
I
am.
loved it. I lived for it.
You are sick.
Yeah.
You
Seek
sick
help.
motherfucker.
Well,
she's healing. Remember that.
She's healing.
Remember that.
And part of healing is coping with humor.
You have a dark
Yeah.
humor side.
oh, absolutely. Why do you think I did comedy? How else do you get through it? You make jokes.
Right. Absolutely.
And like part of it is like sometimes I don't need to make other people laugh. Sometimes I just need to make me laugh.
Amen.
And putting people and pointing out those really uncomfortable things, and you sit there and I watch you like be like, what do I say? I'm gonna think about that
like,
later.
Damn, I had to look at Kev. I'm like, I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, I didn't really feel
He's
uncomfortable. She
loving
was
this.
rocking it with pride. Like,
Yeah, because you said it to me. Of course, you're not gonna feel
Hold up
comfortable.
the pillow.
I just said fatherless behavior.
That's the thumbnail.
Dead Dad Club.
Title of the episode is fatherless behavior.
yeah.
There we go.
Facts.
I like that.
We can
Are we
do
doing
that.
like an outro or how do y'all?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we normally just say like follow us on blank blank blank.
Where can everyone find you guys?
Y'all go first. Okay, I guess we'll go first.
Nah, ladies first.
Because technically they gotta end.
You
it,
can
so.
find me in your dad's DMs while he eats my fucking period pussy.
Oh. He's like, my parents have been together for 30 years.
That doesn't stop most men, as you would know.
Go ahead.
What? Oh, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever
Two
you
Girls,
stream
One
your
Blunt
podcasts. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere. 2 Girls, 1 Blunt podcast.
You can find her at Emily Chestnut and me at the Jamie Lee Show. It's spelled like Jaime, Jaime.
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 It's actually at Loud Emily.
If you
I said that right?
No, you said Emily Chestnut.
Yeah, I was about
Oh, that's
to say,
her-
yeah.
that's her
I was like, I
OnlyFans.
saw your. I just
You can
tagged
subscribe to her OnlyFans at onlyfans.com// Emily Chestnut.
There we go.
Fellas, if you're trying to get your red wings, you know who to hit up.
Jamie Lee Comedy.
Right? All right.
No, not
But you
anyone.
gotta be like dark skin. No. Emily.
Yeah.
I like them all. I don't
What
really
is your
have a
type?
type.
What's my type? What do you think my type is based on our conversation?
I don't know. I'm asking. That's
Dirty,
what-
just men who are just gonna dog you. Just.
But what does that look like, though?
Yeah, she's
No,
happy about it.
I like a lot of different kinds of men. I think personality is huge. Someone who makes me laugh, someone who makes me feel safe, and I think that like
is an animal.
sexually explorative. Like, yeah, I think that
Who was animalistic in bed.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
But I-
know when he
but-
growls when he takes you from behind? That's just,
yeah, that's hot. I think, but I don't ask for what I can't provide. So that's all I have to say.
She had to look at the camera to do that.
I'm letting y'all know. But yeah, no, my recent ex was also black.
So they like black men.
But all my other exes were white.
Black men don't cheat.
But now
Yeah, but
Black
the
men
recent
do
one was
cheat.
black. That
White
means you're
men
not
do
going back.
cheat. All men
they
cheat.
do.
All women
cheat.
cheat.
And he was Haitian,
Light
and
skins don't
apparently
cheat.
Haitian men cheat a lot.
We don't
Haitian
cheat.
men have like 9 families.
Us light skins,
Yeah.
we don't cheat. We don't ever do that.
Are you mixed?
Yeah.
With what?
I'm half black, half white.
Okay. What about you?
I'm just fully white.
I guess neither of you are my
playing.
type then. I'm just kidding. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
playing. I'm black and Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm just a mutt.
You said you're Irish.
I'm Irish.
I'm
I'm
full
a
Irish.
Are you
everything.
lying?
No, I'm dead ass. I'm Irish, but I'm Scottish. Like I'm a mutt. Like just a
Yeah, I
bunch
think
of
I'm
white
Irish and
people
Scottish.
shit.
I'm Irish and Scottish as well.
There's some
would've
like
never
fucking
guessed.
Czechoslovakian in there. I don't fucking know what that shit is. French Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm just, full white. I've never been questioned about what I am until I moved to Miami.
You could pass
Really?
as Cuban.
Yeah, that's what people say. They're like, oh, what are you?
Really?
But I've gotten like Colombian, and I'm like, are you blind?
Nah.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, people just ask, and they're like, you must be this and this, and no one assumes I'm white. And I'm like, I'm very white.
You go next.
What are your types? To sign it off.
You first.
No, you go.
No, because his type, it changed dramatically this week.
Oh.
Dramatically.
This week.
Yeah.
What you mean?
What have you been into this week?
Who have you been into this week?
How
For
many
the
pussies?
past about 2 weeks. What you been saying every time we go out? I love.
Okay.
Oh.
That's like a craving right now, but that's not like my preference.
Okay, what's the craving right
Sounds
now?
pretty serious to me.
My preference is like a white girl that's blonde and she has like a resting bitch face.
Interesting.
But my preference, it all depends on where I'm at that night.
But you also like BBL girls? You want a BBL white girl who's blonde with a resting bitch face?
Yeah.
Very specific.
Yeah. I'm very particular.
I could introduce you to a few.
Oh,
Sure.
you trying to?
They're
be
not
fun
looking for
tonight.
anything serious.
I didn't say there were.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
You think I would introduce someone to you and be like, he wants a
This
wife?
is husband material.
Yeah, I would say, yo,
No.
But
get yours
Use
and then
them and
leave.
abuse them.
but honestly, my preference varies. It all depends on what I have a taste for that night. Like if I have a taste for a Hispanic girl, I'll go to Miami. If I have a taste for like a white girl or like a MILF, we would go somewhere particularly tonight that's a
Oh,
ladies'
you like
night.
MILFs?
Yes, I do.
So you do like cougars.
yes.
You like older women.
You like women with kids?
Ah,
No.
interesting.
It
He especially likes when they have kids.
No, that's you. It all depends on what I have a taste for that night, and then we'll decide on like a place to go to.
I'm different. I don't go out with the taste. If she look good, she look good.
Okay, so neither of you guys have said your
preference.
type.
Don't do that.
What's his preference?
You have a preference.
You
I hate
tell
that you don't openly admit it. Just say it.
I do have a preference.
Just say it.
I like my light skinned queens.
That are what?
It don't matter.
He like curly hair. I don't know why you do that.
That's not a fucking race.
Curly hair.
Why you do
Light skin,
That's
like
light skin curly hair. They
like
have to have
mixed girls,
curly
black
hair.
girls.
Okay.
You like curly hair.
I like the curly hair, but not all of them. Because literally every girl with curly hair, he'll be like, that's your type. That's your type. I'll be like, no, she's busted. She just has curly hair. Like that happened the other day. I was like, bro, she like a 2.
But that's a preference though. You prefer your girl to have curly hair.
because I got curly
So it's a
hair,
preference.
But I like, I'd say them and Hispanics are my favorite. Yeah. But I like everything.
Facts.
I like everything.
I think my type is everything, and it depends on who you are as a person.
That's me. I said at the very
You could be-
beginning,
you could
personality
be
make me laugh.
Asian, white, black, Indian. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about what you look like or if you have specific types or what, like anything. If you're like, you respect me, you're good, you have goals, you're a respectful person, you're healing.
Ooh, damn.
And
I'm
yeah,
mad he didn't see that.
all love.
Okay,
I said at the beginning though, just be cool people. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we cool people?
Are y'all? I mean, you were until like you started talking about the Red Wings and shit.
Oh, shut up. Okay. What is your thought? I want one last question. What's your thought on us versus researching us before you came on this podcast and met us, and now at the end of the podcast?
I'm gonna start with this because
And you can be honest, like nothing offends us. So tell us your like raw, real, like first opinion.
we recorded an episode about 2 weeks ago. Super raunchy, super raunchy, and we normally don't do that.
Okay.
We could talk a little raunchy, but it's usually regular conversation. And I told them earlier today, I was like, we're gonna talk about sex the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Is it because you were into the girls who were on the panel?
No, he was saying because
No,
we're going
for-
on
for
this
y'all,
podcast.
Oh, for this
Yeah.
one. Oh.
I was like, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they are just they're open to talk about anything,
Anything and
and we're just
everything.
gonna talk about all sex.
Yeah.
And we did not do that at all. We talked about sex a little bit, but we talked about real shit.
Yeah.
So, like you said, the way you portray it is like, you know, this sex symbol, sex figure, whatever, because it's good marketing. But now as we're sitting here talking, I mean, you both definitely still have that freaky side.
For sure.
We can see that.
Yeah.
We ain't eating Red Wings. However, it's not just like, you know, we could talk about anything.
It's just comfortable.
So this is the longest we recorded by far.
Oh yeah, same for us. It's the
By
longest
far.
episode.
I think the longest we recorded before this was maybe an hour and a half.
This felt like an hour. This felt
is
so
crazy.
quick.
Yeah, it did.
I can't see, but I'm guessing it's at like 3 hours.
Yeah.
About there.
Yeah. And the longest we did was an hour and a half. That was with intermissions. That was with us playing music. That wasn't even like a full conversation. This was like almost a 3-hour conversation straight.
Yeah.
First time this ever happened. So this was fun for real.
So what did you think of us?
I liked you guys. Yeah.
What did you think of us beforehand?
Spilling
and
my
then
heart
now?
out. She says, I like you guys.
No. Okay. So when I saw you guys online, I think I found you guys from like the music thing. So that automatically shows like personality to me and like can have fun. And I like was like relating to it. So I liked that immediately. Then I saw you guys having conversations about like relationships and stuff, and you were having like real conversations. And so I was like, I like that. I like real conversation. So I literally commented. I was like, how do I get on this podcast? And that's how we got here.
Yeah.
Someone messaged me and they're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's collab. And I was like, perfect.
It was actually perfect. I had seen your comment on TikTok, and our TikTok comments get so lost. So I was like, it just so happened to be, I opened the app and I was kind of clearing the notifications, saw your comment, and then I think I saw you had followed us on Instagram first. Yeah. Now you're in Miami, so I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Because we've been looking to find more collabs too. This is our first, I feel like this is our first official collab.
This is our first,
official one.
We had one like 2 years ago, but that don't really count because Chris made them end their career, so...
Oh, fuck. That's a story. We'll have to collab again. I definitely think that because we're in the same area.
They stopped podcasting because of him.
No.
Why?
Is it because you wouldn't talk to them?
He capping. Don't listen to him. Don't
You
listen
heard
to
their
him.
feelings.
For real, don't
Are
listen
we all
to him.
good? Thank you.
We good? Get the camera off me.
So did we, from meeting us and having a conversation with us today, what did you learn that you'll take differently, I guess, into the world? Did you learn anything? Did it make you see anything differently that you'll like?
The Onlyfans talk opened my mind a lot.
Yeah.
I was never that guy who was like, I would never really talk down on biz. It's kind of like a each his own type of thing. If you want to mess with a girl who does OnlyFans, that's you. A girl who does OnlyFans, that's you. Whatever, teach his own, live your life. But you putting it into perspective and giving your life experience about how you moved your brother in, you can, provide a better Christmas for your family, things like that. That's the first time I ever heard that.
Yeah.
And having conversation with this and anything I read online, I've never heard that. So I appreciate real, authentic conversation like that.
Sweet. I like that. What about you?
You didn't finish though.
Finish what?
You said what you thought about us online. What did you think about us in person?
Yeah, I was asking him and he answered. I'm asking you now.
No. What did you think of us in person now?
I love getting to know people. Like I live for like connecting and like getting to know people on a deep level. Like I hate the surface shit. I hate the fake shit. If I'm going to meet you and I'm gonna like, I want to get to know you. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know like the deep shit. 'Cause that's real, And then I also live for, showing people another perspective. And like I like when people view us differently and then can like learn a little bit more. Like that's my favorite thing. And I think that you guys were super receptive to our conversation. I think we had a really good back and forth and banter. We had some fun, we fought, but like I think that you guys were super respectful and super open to the conversation. And that's like all I could ask for. So I really appreciate that. And I think you guys were amazing guests. So
Appreciate you both for real.
yeah.
This was fun.
No, don't deflect onto me.
What was the first one?
We ended with you two.
Yeah, you guys end it and then we wrap up.
What I thought about you online to compare to now?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to social media. It's all a front. Everybody lies on their side. I didn't really like judge you off of that. I really didn't have a...
You guys talk shit before this.
No,
didn't talk shit.
I
We definitely-
swear.
If we talk shit, we wouldn't have been
They
here.
did talk shit?
Nah.
They were like, these whores, we're going to talk about
The
sex
only
and make
one,
them look dumb.
I said it before, was the pin post about the train. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah. You mentioned that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've never even done that. I've never even had a threesome with two guys.
But I didn't know. That's some looking into social media.
Yeah.
Your freaky ass didn't have a threesome.
No, I've had threesomes with a guy and a girl.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Like a couple.
never. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That Joe freaky ass.
Well, compared to the conversation that we had now.
Never like men. We were at a party and there was like a trend and a sound and I just got an idea and I was like, this would be so funny because I've been seeing all the trends of like a special moment, like in a memory. And I was like, what's my brand? And what do people automatically assume about me? And they think I'm a whore. And there was a bunch of like hot dudes around me. And I was like, hey, and they had like big social media. Some of them had big social media followings. Like one was on Love Island. So like just to have his face in the video, like that helps, you know? So like I was just like, hey, do you guys want to do this video? It'll be quick. It'll be like us dancing. And then I pull you into the room and they're like, yeah. I was like, I want it to make like you guys are all following me.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I see him in a video. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, It's not someone we had on though, but
Yeah, we had a couple of Love Island people on.
yeah.
Really?
So
okay.
we were trying to see if it was the same one, but he wasn't in that video.
He's like Hispanic, right? Pretty tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Very attractive. I was like, do you want to be in this video about running a train on me? It won't be real, but people will think it is.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now in real life,
Wait, whose turn is it?
Oh, nah, y'all chill. Y'all cool peoples. Yeah. Wait.
Do you not trust us?
What?
Do you think we're not trustworthy? Do you think we're all cap about everything we say?
Y'all cool. Y'all all right.
that was big praise.
After that whole therapy session.
Big praise. Thank you.
Honestly, we appreciate that for you being vulnerable and letting us know that we're cool. I know that was hard for you.
That was hard for you.
Nah, y'all cool
He's
people.
like adjusting.
I
He's
don't
stressed out right now.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm
So
chilling.
are we going to the club after this or what?
Nah, y'all awesome people. Y'all vibes, like,
Big
yeah,
vibes.
yeah. We could be cool.
Everyone's so awkward.
We could definitely do another collab. 100%.
100%.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, you, Emily.
I liked your content. Like you said, like I know social media, like we're all putting on characters
Yeah.
and it's exaggerated forms of ourselves. So I really try not to judge, especially with Andrew Tate. I feel like I've been like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't judge people so harshly based on what I see online and get to know them in person. And even though you're a little bit emotionally stunted, I also...
Damn. Wait, we were talking about us. You said, damn, you just came at me like that. That's crazy.
It's about you now.
That's crazy.
Where's the rest of this blunt?
You guys are both hilarious
I
and
appreciate that.
I think you're both very caring and genuine people. And
Both of us?
Both of
Yeah.
you.
Both of us.
Both of us, yes.
I think through your tough exterior and all your like hurtness.
Teddy bear. Yeah.
He's just mad because it's true.
No, I think that you are a better person than you let off
Don't
to
roll
be.
your eyes.
You rolling your eyes over there?
He's fucking rolling his whole head.
Y'all got it. Go ahead.
Sometimes you just need people to see that through the tough exterior.
Yeah.
And like show that they like will fight to get to know that side of you.
Facts.
So
I love it. Hit that. Can you hit that button? I can't reach it.
The healing?
Yeah. Yeah.
therapy.
There we go.
Sign up on BetterHelp today.
You know what? Y'all
Just
made
kidding.
me
BetterHelp sucks.
Y'all made me second guess healing. It might be
You don't want to
believable.
do it?
No. I might a teeny bit believe that it exists.
I
A teeny bit. That's growth.
Yeah, that's
growth.
growth. It's only been 3 hours.
Hey.
think I
Give
think
us another 6
1%
months.
you know
better
what?
every
I
day.
think there's a lot of people that weaponize healing, and I think there's a lot of
Yes.
people who talk healing and use all these fucking terms and narcissist and massage. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking
They
about,
don't.
and they just like throw it out. And those people are also the most unhealed people.
Yes.
And so they taint like the conversation because those are the ones that are having conversations and willing to talk, especially if you're talking to people down here. So we totally see that, and we're all for breaking the stereotype and letting people know. Like for us, we're all human. And I think at the end of the day, when you just see people as human and as people who have been through shit and like you humanize them and you take away all the judgment from like regular shit, we're all people. Like
all
we
people.
all
Yeah.
want to be seen like that. You know what I mean? So we love that. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yes,
We're
thank you for
happy.
having
We're
us.
happy to be on your podcast
Yeah,
too because
absolutely,
we're sharing
absolutely.
this on both platforms.
Absolutely.
Where can we find you guys?
These two are lovely.
Well,
ladies. Go ahead.
since we're here, you can follow this beautiful podcast at
Yes.
Can I Buy With Y'all podcast on all platforms: TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Amazon, Pandora, Snapchat. I said Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. We all over the place.
Shit. This
This was fun for real.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Are you going to smoke with us now?
Yo, you got to do it.
Cut the cameras.
You done had like 3 hour
I gotta
conversation. You
hear.
might as well. Like
You filthy
fuck it.
fucking stoners. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. You guys can find us at 2 Girls 1 Blend Pod on all platforms. Make sure you subscribe. You subscribe.
Hey,
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube because we spend a lot of money on these episodes. And
spoiler alert, if we have a part 2, we might have an actual high conversation, a high episode.
Y'all don't want that.
if
Where
he
we're
has
all
a camera on while we're high,
Y'all don't want that.
we want that.
We want it.
It's going to be on, what is it
I
called?
think you'll be
Knuckle.
safe
we go
enough
to the
with
club
us
and
to
we
dry
do
yourself
we do
out.
interviews with people, and we're all on the same side.
Okay.
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 We just attack the people.
We just surround them, corner them.
Because there's people who listen to this on audio. That is a fat blunt. That shit is fat.
Most of it's filter at this point.
I'm still
Why
smoking
you
it.
lying to me?
I'm not lying.
Yeah, it's
let me
almost
see.
at the filter.
And you got it wrapped in keef.
Damn.
That's another one. You
Cheap
should smoke
cheap.
this one.
Oh hell no.
This one.
I'm gonna sip this wine.
All right. We love you guys.
Love you.
Tune into us next week. Make sure to tune into their podcast, which is Can I Vibe With Y'all? You can get it on all platforms.
2 girls, 1 blunt.
Yeah, and
Hell
leave
yeah.
a 5-star written review on Apple
5-star.
Podcasts. It helps us in the rankings. We have now hit number
5-star.
2 in stand-up comedy on Apple Podcasts.
Hey.
It's unreal. We're next to Bad Friends with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Hey.
Insane. Don't know how we got there, but we're here and we love you. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Peace out, bitches.
Titties.